now listening to the Chewing Ground.
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode, I think this is 37. Don't quote me on that. Today we have two guests, my boyfriend Zoran and a friend who I haven't seen in so long, Sierra Bradley. Hey, how are you?
Good.
I haven't seen you in, 5 years?
Maybe not that long. Three.
I don't know, dude.
4.
When was the last time I saw you?
Wilmington.
That was 2017.
How do you remember that?
Because it was junior year of college.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. Damn, is that 5 years?
Dude, we're old.
Time flies, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're old. When was the last time y'all seen each other?
I have no idea.
I have no
Can't
idea
recall.
either.
So let's first talk about Western. So if you guys didn't know, Sierra is a friend of mine from Western Guilford. Actually, when did I meet you? I feel like I met you from like a party or something first.
My first vivid memory of you was my freshman year homecoming, where you were doing the Gangnam Style
Nice.
dance with
I
such
have
confidence.
a video. I wish I could pull that up right now. I have a video somewhere. Thank you.
I was like, whose man's is this? But yeah, that was it's I knew you existed, but that was my first real memory of you.
When did y'all meet?
I think maybe psych was. I don't know if
Yeah,
that was my freshman
maybe it was
year.
A class or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it was
okay.
that.
I knew after we met and everything, we had that one class my senior year where I did not care at
Yeah.
all because all you guys left. All my friends were older
Yeah.
than me, so I hung out with her. Who else was in that class? It was
I
I
don't
gotta remember
remember,
this,
but
bro.
I know it was
Carrie.
yeah, maybe.
Was Ben in that class?
No, I don't think so. That's why
Someone else was funny was in that class. Also, you know who I think is hilarious? I never talked to him. I see him on Instagram and I think he's so funny. Rico.
dude.
Bro.
The Iceman.
Dude, I
What
just
was
went.
it?
Rico the Iceman
Yeah.
or something.
I went on a trip with him this past
No
summer, and I
way.
hadn't seen him in forever either. He's the best. He's the funniest kid in
Yeah?
the world. Yeah.
He really grew out his hair and shit.
Yeah, he did. He was looking like Jack Sparrow.
I was just about
he
to say
leaned
that.
into that. Yeah.
Jack Sparrow, he does look like that.
But I love that he stuck with that name because
Rico.
me and Chance
Yeah.
called him Rico.
Y'all, I gave him that name. We were
No.
besties in 5th grade.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I did.
Battle it
because
out.
He looked like Rico.
From
Rico
Hannah
from
Montana.
Hannah Montana. I
Me
gave
and
him
Chance
that
gave
name.
him that nickname.
5th grade.
He
Nah,
does look like
I
Rico
did it
from Hannah
first.
Montana.
He didn't claim it until we gave it to him.
No, dude.
Because he was
always
also in
claimed
that
it.
class.
Was he?
In that psych class, yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, maybe he was.
Maybe all you guys coined it.
That's for
I did
maybe.
it first. I did it in 5th grade.
It didn't
dude. That was
stick
my
until I
peak.
said
and
Fifth
it
grade.
sta- yeah.
Where'd you go to elementary and middle school?
Claxton and then Kernodle. So
White.
so
Noodle.
white. We
me
went to
and
the
Jared were
hood.
besties then. Yeah.
We were in the cut. we were in the
Oh my
cut where
God.
there was pregnant 6th grade. I said 6-year-olds.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
one of my
Dude, one of our 8th graders got pregnant.
Really?
So we're
Okay.
close.
You
yeah.
guys are pretty good.
One of my
Close.
best friends in 6th grade, she got pregnant to so she was from Mexico and she got pregnant to a 20-year-old dude and she told me and then within a week her parents shipped her back with him. And
No.
Never heard from her again.
That's so fucked up.
Araceli,
Oh my
if you're watching
God.
this, hit me up.
Oh my
Let me know you're okay.
So I brought you on here. Well, one, because I haven't seen you forever,
Mm.
and you're a blast. We haven't hung out in so long, and then you happen to be in town, and also you have an Instagram now
Mm-hmm.
that Faire La Plus. What Faire?
Fair la plus.
Faire
I can't do the French accent right.
Yeah.
I picked that when I first made it and I was like, I'll change it later, and then I never did.
That's how it always goes.
Yeah.
What inspired you to make a travel page?
I think, since I work in social media, I was doing a lot of kind of part of my specialty is reels and keeping up with that and how that changes and more the video side.
Do you work for brands?
It's it's a lot of different very an odd kind of combo of clients. So
Okay.
there's an interior designer, there's an
Oh.
architect, there's one
Where is this based out of?
teletherapy. Based out of Nashville. It's super small, but
Snazzy.
I love everyone I work with. It's great. And Kyle Patterson, you remember him?
I know Kyle Patterson.
He actually started working with me a few hours a week. He does a little bit of it, but
By the way, you guys can now see her page. Just letting you guys know.
oh yay.
I put it on the screen record. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah, so I was doing a lot of reels and stuff like that for clients, and it's actually so much fun. I like syncing stuff up and just doing all of that, the creative process of doing that I really enjoy. So I was like, why do I not do that with my own stuff?
Right. I have a burning question that many people have asked, and I'll go ahead and call him out. But Connor McGinnis, you remember Connor, my
Yeah.
roommate? Yeah. He asked this. You asked this. I asked this. How are you traveling so much? You're traveling like as much as me, if not more. You're traveling possibly more than me.
Dude, what's funny is like people from high school or like college will like check my LinkedIn. I can see that they check after I like post stuff.
Wait,
traveling.
you could check.
Yeah,
who
you can
checked?
see who looks at your LinkedIn.
I don't use it anymore because I don't work in the industry.
Yeah, see, I don't really use it, but occasionally I'll check, and I'm like, okay, it's not because I have like a lot of money. It's definitely not that. But
I'm not gonna lie, we've had some conspiracy theories.
what?
Like
What
me
are the
and
conspiracy theories?
Well, I won't call out who. So there's been like 4 people I've had conversations with about this, and one had a theory that you're dating someone rich as fuck.
I figured people might think that.
Actually, 2 had that.
Okay, that's fair.
One was parents' money, and then one was your own money.
Yeah, okay, so the story on that is, number one, I've learned a lot about kind of how to, like, do that on a budget. So that helps a lot. Nice. Number 2, I actually moved back home, what was that, last year after a breakup.
Wait, you live in Greensboro now?
Yeah.
We haven't hung out?
Yeah, I didn't know you were still here.
What are you doing tonight?
Tonight? Oh, I'm going to a concert with Krista.
God,
do you want to come?
Damn it! No, we're celebrating a friend's birthday. Well, it's random. We didn't really celebrate it, but we're going out. And never mind, another time.
Okay. Well, where are y'all going? Let me know.
We'll be at round 1 in the mall, so people can shoot us up, and then after that, no. But have you ever been there?
No, I don't think so.
Dude, what?
It's pretty lit.
Is it the mini golf?
No.
What am I?
It's like a whole big ass
been
arcade with
it's
like
huge.
bowling. And
it's
karaoke.
pretty new, and it's bowling, karaoke, ping pong, a bunch of arcade games, $2 wine.
Oh, that actually sounds. Well,
but you
not
don't
for
drink
me,
anymore.
But yeah.
we'll talk
They
about.
have DDR.
Yeah, they.
Oh
Bro, and there's always that one guy who's like.
Dead
Yeah.
ass.
He's always white and has like a fucking rat tail or some shit.
Skinny ass legs, big ass upper torso.
Wait, let's hop back. So you moved back in Greensboro. What year or how long ago?
That was. So COVID was 2020.
I can't believe this, bro.
It was end of 2020 because I was living with my boyfriend at the time. And,
which was where?
Still in Greensboro, but just in
Oh,
an
he lives in
apartment.
Greensboro. He lived in
No.
Greensboro.
Yeah, he did, but
Okay.
he wasn't from here. He went to Elon. So.
Hey, my girlfriend goes to Elon.
Really?
Wait, wasn't your ex Asian?
Yeah, Korean.
So he's the only Asian in Elon.
Is he? I don't know.
Like, there's like 3.
Well, he had graduated not long after we started dating.
Okay.
But yeah,
So he was. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Korea. Okay. So you now know what it's like to be with like small dicks, right?
No, that's false.
All right. No. But all right. So continue.
Might ask you to cut
So
that
you're
one
back.
out.
So you're back in Greensboro now for the
Yes.
past 2 years.
I've been here for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a whole like story.
Bro, we gotta hang out.
Yeah.
Let's all hang out sometime.
I'm down.
I'll bring Lauren out too. You can meet her. She's a great time.
Yes, I would
She's
love
so
to.
fun.
She's super cute.
Oh, she said that you're cute too.
Oh, thank you.
You guys would be like best friends.
Oh my god.
All right. But yeah, so this traveling thing.
Mm-hmm.
When did it start, and how? So you're paying for it all.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Just from your work.
Yeah, and like really, I do not make a lot of money at all. Like I probably make
OnlyFans,
less
nothing.
Than nope.
Wow. Impressive. We're planning a trip soon too, and we're also doing it on a budget. Where are you traveling next?
I'm kind of like home for a while, and I'm thinking like hopefully Europe next, but that's kind of like definitely a bigger undertaking. You know what I mean? A lot more planning.
Yeah.
So
If you need advice, I got you.
Okay, yeah, I would love that because me, Ben, Jarrett, and my other friend Steph that went to St. Thomas together, we were hoping to go to Croatia soon or something like that, but
Bro, what?
we have not planned anything.
We're going.
To Croatia?
Yeah, this September September or October. We're the dates are tentative based on Gianluca Busio. I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah.
He's Mateo's
Yeah,
little
yeah,
brother. Based on his soccer game. But we're going to Venice. Okay, hold up. Amsterdam, Venice, Croatia, Rome, and what's the last one?
Mykonos, Greece.
Mykonos.
Dude.
So I mean, if you guys are out there, you guys are welcome to join in on the crew. It's just gonna be us two and
Dude,
maybe
I would
Mateo.
love that because I was thinking about like we were gonna maybe do Croatia for like 10 days or something, and
Oh, that'd
then
be awesome. When we're in Croatia, we can just link up.
and then I was gonna possibly stay there for another couple weeks after everybody else goes home, and then maybe go to Italy since it's like close-ish anyways.
Have you been to Europe yet?
No, I want to go
Son,
so
you
bad.
haven't?
Yeah, I mean,
Dog.
I was born there, but never went back.
Bro, you're gonna come back with everything, like STDs, like it's just
I
super
hope not.
wonderful, bro.
Don't say
What?
that.
That's like the best, like what is it? Tourism gift or
Oh
like
my God.
knick-knack. But with the whole trip and everything,
Mm-hmm.
if you guys are in town, I would love to link up. But also, I was gonna say it's the best time to buy tickets right now because of Vladimir Putin. It's very cheap.
Is
to
it
go to
really?
Europe.
Dude, I
Yes.
looked at like a flight to Texas, and like prices are way up. I thought
yeah.
with fuel and
We're-
stuff, but
I'm
Europe
gonna-
is different.
I'm
Like, it's
I'm
better
literally
for-
going to Texas in 2 days. So
Oh,
like
okay.
yeah, the price is almost the same as going to Europe. Like almost.
Yeah,
almost.
dude, it's like I don't know what the deal is, but
Yeah.
I was like, so maybe I should wait on that. But I haven't looked for. I assume
Wait,
that
were you planning on going to Texas?
possibly next month. I was thinking about it.
Nice,
but,
dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
so.
Texas is fun. What part?
I think it was Houston.
That's where I'm gonna be. That's awesome.
Really?
Yeah. I got Houston this weekend. But Europe, like if you buy a round trip right now, which we're not doing round trips, we're doing straight shots everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $800 or like 750. And then
Really?
if you fly to Vegas or California, it's like 500, 450.
Oh,
so it's
dude, I'll
like,
do
bro, it's like an
that.
extra 200 and you get to go to Europe. Like that's
Oh,
the
I gotta
move. Yeah, that's
get
what
on
I'm
that then.
saying.
We gotta get planning.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's honestly it kind of sucks for us because we're just waiting on their next season. Because I want to catch a game like that shit would be crazy. But anyways, sobriety. You are
Oh.
also relatively sober.
Really.
Very
We're all
sober.
kind of sober. This
That
is a
sounds
sober
fake.
podcast.
That sounds fake.
I mean,
No,
I drink
well-
occasionally. But that's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I drink occasionally,
Hmm.
but I don't smoke. You don't smoke.
Really?
You don't do anything.
No.
What was the decision on that?
That was a whole thing.
Was there like a breakout moment that you can pinpoint, or was it just gradual?
I luckily had more like emotional bottoms than like tangible ones. You know what I mean? It's like I wasn't like losing a lot of stuff in my life. It was more like how typically like that's how you get to rock bottom type of thing. Like I definitely was, but it was more just like a breaking point of like I can't feel like this anymore, like just what
Ooh.
I was doing, and it got really bad. There should have been a lot of bottoms before that, but so I did rehab and all that.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Wow,
which
you
is
really
that's a
went through
whole
the whole thing.
Yeah, that's a whole other story. And even in rehab, it took
Am I
me
allowed to
months.
ask you about anything regarding
Yeah,
it?
for
Okay.
sure. Yeah, I don't
well,
mind.
real quick, what was your decision on getting sober with the marijuana? Marijuana.
Just makes you really lazy, you know.
Dude,
I didn't want to
same.
be complacent.
That's why I never liked
We're
smoking
young.
that
I
much.
got stuff
was
to do.
like,
You
yeah.
never really did.
It was never my vibe. It made me feel the same way. I was like, I feel like just a waste of space if like, which is fine sometimes, but it's like, I was like, I could never do this like super consistently.
Dude, I felt the same way. Well, I started getting anxious ever since I got caught from my parents. That shit was crazy, bro.
Traumatized.
R.I.P. Tyler. I love you, Cinco. But with your sobriety, it was like a gradual moments and everything, and then you went to rehab. What was rehab like, and how many days?
Like I said, that might be a whole different story because
Yeah.
it was kind of like, it's like low key, like a cult. It's like coming out there.
What?
It's not AA. It's a whole separate like industry, and like that's hopefully going to get shut down, but they have branches in like different
Freemasons.
parts of the country, and it was like weird. It wasn't like a well, what's weird is I was never super invested in the actual, because you do treatment for however many weeks. I was in that bitch for a while because
is
I was
treatment?
not getting it. So it's like I had outpatient treatment. So you come every day of the week for like 4 to 5 hours. You talk to a counselor. You like go through all your shit.
Yeah.
And of course, for like months, I was like still getting fucked up while I was like in there.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah, which like
She's like that rap dude. She's Rue. This is
dude,
Rue.
like that's why. Okay, I love Euphoria, but that is like not a show for like people that have issues.
yeah, I
because
heard
it's,
about
like, all
that.
my friends like.
you relive it.
Yeah, it is like a little like in not a super dramatic way, but
Yeah.
it's better for people to like understand what that looks like, but not so much for the like it resonates with people
Yeah.
that have had problems like that.
That's what I felt about The Last Samurai when they killed the Asian guy. I was like, I resonated with that. It's like, I'm like, I always, whenever we talk about serious shit, I always gotta make jokes to cut tension.
that's fair,
just
that's
my
fair.
personality. But yeah, So you went through that. Man, that's crazy. I never knew that about you.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I kind of like disappeared off the face of the earth, and people were like, "What the hell?"
To be honest, this is my memory of your path. It was you went to college, you got fucking lit, and like it was a great time. And then we saw each other in college.
Yeah.
You came to visit. That was a ride. And then after that, I didn't talk to you for a while. The only things I would see is you with your ex, and then you traveling a lot,
Yeah.
and then that was it. And now we're here.
Yeah, here we are. Well, what? I'll give you the short version of the.
Yeah, I mean, we have all the time in the world.
the
You tell
events.
whatever you want.
Okay, well, so yeah, I was at USC. I had a lot of fun, but I also had a lot of not fun, and it got pretty rough. And then my parents took me out of school. Like, my grades were still good, but they were like, dude,
They
you
took
cannot.
you out of school?
Yeah. It, like, I don't know if you've met my
Did
mom.
you graduate?
But I did
Okay.
now at UNCG. But
Proud Asian father.
so yeah, they took me out of school because they were like, at this point, like, this is dangerous. Like, you cannot be like down there alone doing what you're doing.
I know your mom.
Yeah. And she was right. I didn't feel that way at the time. And then so I was home in Greensboro for like a few months, just like not doing shit because they didn't want me to start back school again. Like, they were hoping that I could kind of just like get sober or like figure whatever out like on my own. And then that clearly wasn't working. So yeah, that's when I started outpatient treatment or whatever. And then after that, the group I was in, like the rehab I was in, you do treatment for like 12 to 20 weeks or something. And then you kind of stick around for a year or two. And like we have like functions like every weekend and
Y'all had,
like
like,
2
frat
meetings
parties,
a week.
like,
It's like, see, I know, dude, every time they would say
Fucking around.
functions, I did get used to that. I was
You're
like,
like,
what the hell?
PTSD. Oh God. Oh, yeah. Do I have to drink?
Yeah, so it was like parts of it were really cool and parts of it were like really weird, and I was like never super like invested as much
Right.
as some other people, but it was a lot of like, it was specifically for young people, so I started to kind of like pick up on some of the shit that was like just really weird and like not right.
Wow. If you had to redo it all, would you? Or like, would you change the like drinking aspect or the?
No, I think it was all it was what I needed because I've
God's
realized
plan.
that like part of that was, you know how you're on a path from like high school to college,
Right.
and all that, and you're like, this is the normal path, this is what I'm supposed to do. It's like being taken out of school and having to go to like fucking rehab like was like blew up any type of plan I had, to where I had more space to be like, did I ever even like want that plan? Like, do I like, what do I actually care
Right.
about, and like what is my individual path? Whereas if I had stayed in school and everything was normal and I didn't really have any issues, I would probably feel like pretty stuck and pretty unhappy right now, just like in a career with like not a lot of
safe sober.
safe
All
and
right, sorry,
sober
keep
prom
going.
night. Yeah.
That's I just noticed that.
I thought it was on theme.
Wow.
Yeah. But
This is sobriety podcast, guys.
no, but
This is
yeah.
we're gonna transfer to Christianity soon. And are you religious?
No,
you're not religious.
spiritual.
Your family is
Catholic.
Dude, we're going to the Vatican,
I mean, that's gonna be dope. I just want to go see
bro.
all the artwork and stuff.
I
That'll
don't
be
think
cool.
you understand, bro. We're about to be like, well, pardon my language.
Yeah.
Fucked up. The Vatican, bro. I don't want to trigger
Oh my
anything, you know.
God, no.
So I'm
We'll be
playing.
safe though.
No,
Not
that's
sober.
Yeah.
see, that's the thing.
Sarcasm.
Drinking is very overrated. There's so many negatives with it that's why I have to keep it occasional, because I'm an adult now. Like, I can't just drink and be fine the next day. Like, I don't have
Yeah.
money to get IV shots every fucking day. But I don't know. Like, there's no reason for it. I can't believe that there's people, especially like calling out some people from high school, just not mentioning names. There's a lot of people from high school, and you know, like the people I'm talking about, that get fucked up every week still.
Dude.
Bruh, I'm like, how the fuck do you do this?
Yeah.
They live the classic American life, and that's fine. Like, some people just like that, I guess. It's like from Monday to Friday, they work in their office or they work in whatever the fuck, or they grad school, and then they get fucked up on the weekends every fucking week. I'm like,
Yeah.
does that not get boring?
But I feel like some people, they find a reason to drink, you know, like they'll use
Yeah.
it to battle their demons or whatever. You and I don't really have that problem where it's like we drink, we have fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't stick with us, you know?
Yeah.
I am your demon. Yeah.
See, I'm like
That's
incapable.
a role play. No, that's a role play.
Oh, okay,
Sorry. But yeah, what
gotcha.
were you saying?
I'm like incapable of doing that. Like, I don't know that I'll ever be able to like drink casually or have fun. That's why it's like I
No,
just
but
can't.
Yeah, it's
I
best to stay
respect.
away.
Yeah, I respect your self-awareness for it. Like, you know, and I don't know how far you guys were in AP Psych. Actually, I was in too, but I failed the fucking. What was his name?
Bets.
Bets.
Dude,
I
he
love
was the
that guy.
best,
He's
yeah.
a great.
He was
I
the
had
best.
Bets, but I had before you guys. I had my sophomore year.
Probably.
Yeah. So in psych you learn. I don't know about in AP Psych, but in some field of psychology, you learn about like the innate, how much innate you get with in terms of like your addiction, like that trait, if you get it or not, and how bad it is. And yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Do you have that in your family?
I think yes, not in as like it showed up a lot more dramatically for me, but it's weird because my grandparents on my mom's side,
Yeah.
they've never like touched a drop of alcohol, so that's what's interesting to me of like who know like it might be on that side of the family.
Right.
It's in like some of like my dad's side of the family. And
Interesting.
yeah, so I definitely like feel like I have the gene or whatever it is, and it just showed up very quickly and like in a very like hard way
Yeah,
for me.
shit.
So I'm
Probably in high school, honestly. It
Yeah,
started.
yeah, shit didn't get bad yet in high school, but it was definitely kind of showing up.
By the
and-
way, guys, we have fun stuff planned.
Yeah,
Like we
yeah,
have
this
like
is
this
just
game where
humor
they're gonna
stuff.
eat shit. Like it's gonna be
Yeah.
fun, like actual shit. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah, this is
Let's
just
play.
but
No, and rolling it back to you, do you think that you have any addiction in your family? No, right?
Maybe like on my mom's side, there's some drinking, but personally,
Smoking cigs. Your mom's side,
yeah.
I would say.
My dad is straight edge. From what I know, one of my sisters smoke, or one of my dad's sisters. Sorry, my aunt's tripping. Most of my family doesn't party, drink. They
Yeah.
don't do none of that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have any like addictive behaviors. I'm more like habitual. If I
That's
do
because they're
something
in the
often, I'll
mafia.
get used
Yeah.
to it.
That's because your parents were in the mafia.
Yeah.
Or what's
Exactly.
the European one? I don't
The
fucking know.
mafia.
That's like Italian. The Italian mafia.
But I feel like it like manifested in college for you because of your atmosphere. Like in high school, you know, kids, we don't have that much alcohol. We can only get it on weekends or every now and
also,
then.
Yeah.
USC is like
It was like a perfect storm of like
Yeah.
emotionally I was trying to adjust to being at school. It was going to USC, and it was just that everybody around you is like drinking that way, so I could justify it, but it was like the way it's more about the way that I think about drinking that's the problem. That kind of just makes me like a basic like alcoholic type shit.
Did you cut off your friends from it? I always question this. People who go through addiction, they usually they made friends through that addiction.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to.
Did you?
I think, well, it was easy for me because I was in Greensboro and a lot of my friends were at USC besides my high school friends. So I already
Right.
knew that like my high school friends like Ben and like Malik were not like fair weather friends. Like they really showed up for me at that time. They were good friends.
I didn't know that term, but okay.
Yeah, so
I was thinking.
so yeah, so like I didn't
love
have to
Ben.
cut. I know, dude, he's the
I'm
best.
sorry. We're gonna do this podcast soon, Ben. I know you're listening to this. All right, motherfucker. All right. It's just I
Please
gotta.
do.
Yours is special. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
you need your time for it. But yeah, so I didn't have to cut them off, the people that were in Greensboro, and the college people I wasn't around anyway, so I was still able to like stay in contact with them because I wasn't around them.
So that's good. So you're still somewhat friends.
Yes, I just haven't seen a lot of people in a while because like COVID happened and stuff like that.
Actually,
so.
that's kind of good timing for you in terms of COVID.
Yeah, a little bit, but honestly that shit kind of sucked. Like
Really? Being sober?
yeah, well, not it didn't suck. It was more
Abilities.
just like I had mostly a good time during COVID, but it was
Yeah?
just like being trapped inside. It's like all I could do was like really like call my sponsor, call my friends, like to keep from going crazy type shit. But
How was your COVID? What like if you were to rate it?
This is gonna
1 through 10.
sound pretty bad, but like I'm low key glad COVID
I was about
happened,
to say
'cause it
that.
helped
I
me
had a good
snap
time
back
for them,
into
yeah.
life.
I really enjoyed COVID. I got to stay up till like 6, wake up at 2. I would drive to Dragon's house.
Yeah, we
get
were
a
hitting
lift
the
on.
gym.
But I was the most jacked I ever been in my life. I'm not even fucking with you guys. Like I watched this LA video and also the Miami one even because that was after.
Yeah,
But
I remember, bro.
I was fucking shredded,
bro.
And I'm like now I'm just like
No, I had gotten really fat, Sierra. Like
Dude,
obese.
same.
Like
Dude,
beyond, beyond obese.
no. She doesn't
I
understand.
was probably like 60 pounds heavier than I am now.
Like he was fat. Like I'm talking about like
I was in a bad relationship. Like she didn't want to do anything. She
You
was
know-
kind of
Damn.
controlling what I did because she would always.
you know
piss
Rob
and fits.
Kardashian.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's how
that
he
happened
looked,
to
bro.
me. Exactly.
Damn.
His whole story, like, basically me.
resonates.
So
Damn.
so you guys kind of what happened or I don't want to dig too deep but like in terms of your last relationship, was that through your addiction too?
No, I actually met him in rehab. So
What?
yeah.
What a love story.
No,
We
it
were
was
both
honestly
young when I got to rehab.
dude, it was great because I got to like meet him and like be friends with him for a while and like really see him, how he treated other people.
Yeah.
And I still think he's like the greatest
Kadia.
person in the world. Yeah, so so that was actually like really cool, but it made it harder when we broke up because both of us like our only like sober lives, like basically rebuilding our lives, like we only each other were such a big part of that that it was like a huge adjustment. You know what I mean? It like felt like starting from scratch.
I'm gonna be honest. I never thought of you as a Korea boob in high school. No, I'm serious,
That's not
bro.
a thing.
It is.
That's not a thing
if
for
you like
me.
it, okay. So, I'm gonna say nowadays it's more common and that women and men like everything. Like you're one of those. You're one of those. You're one of those. I'm not one of those. Lauren is kinda. She really likes Asians though. I know she does. She doesn't want to admit it. But do you like all?
I don't really have a type. It's a lot more about personality for me.
Really?
Like
Facts.
that is the make or break. It's like obviously I have to find someone like attractive, but
Yeah,
it's like
but
that means way more.
The eye shape doesn't matter, right? Okay.
No, I guess
Never.
not.
Yeah, you're the same way. You love Asian girls.
It's all about the vibes, bro. Like you just meet someone and
Yeah.
Just vibe.
Go.
Yeah, and then you
You
don't
meet
even like
someone on
second guess it.
Pokemon,
Oh my god.
whatever.
chill, bro. Yeah.
No, I told you guys to prepare one thing for this podcast. Wild high school stories. And it doesn't have to pertain with each other, but just because we all went to the one commonality we all had was we went to high school together and we actually hung out in somewhat of the same friend group, at least for some points.
Yeah.
Like I remember going to some whenever we went, oh, this is random. Whenever we went to any like party, high school that was in your grade,
Yeah.
like any of those people who threw it, they thought Zoran was literally
Yeah, I
God.
don't know why.
Like girls, guys, everyone,
Really?
bro.
Mainly the guys.
Guys
the boys.
really like
Boys love
looked
me.
up to him,
Huh.
and then, dude, oh
You
my
don't
god.
remember?
No, I have no
Hold
recollection.
up, I have a great
Tommy
memory.
Sawyer and
Oh
gang.
yeah. Okay,
I have a
they
great
liked
memory.
you. They liked you.
They loved me.
We oh, shout out to them. I actually just talked to them recently. Danny lost his grandfather. So
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
yeah. But they're chilling. They were cooling about it. Like they handled it really well. I remember going to like a bonfire, and this is like, I guess either your senior year or you had already graduated. No, it was your senior year. You had to have been in
there?
high school. Yeah, you came with me, and I don't know what kid. I think it was Colton. I'm not like 100%. Is it him or one of his friends? Who's the other kids? Chase and
Like
fucking.
Matthew.
My memory is so bad. I honestly forgot
God.
so
Dude,
much about high
When
school.
he texted us, I was like, I have not a single recollection of high school.
Yeah.
But I did
Who's
think of some stuff.
Stefan's little brother? Stefan Allen.
Matthew.
I fucking love that kid.
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
one of my
always cool.
favorites.
Yeah.
But I remember them coming up to us because it was like our first one we went to, and it was mainly because of you. And they were like so shocked that you were there. They were like, "Yo, you want a Bud Light, dude?" They're just like, "Yo,
I don't remember
I
this.
got you, dude." And I'm just sitting here like, I got the second hand of it. Which
Yeah,
was
because
really
I don't even
fun.
like beer, so I'll just pass them off to you.
No, I meant like I got the second hand like appreciation
Oh, gotcha.
because I
Yeah.
knew you. You were like the legend to their grade. To me, at least, I saw that from the outside. So do you guys have any stories you guys want to talk about? I have many. I have too many.
Ladies first.
I have a couple. I didn't really do like crazy shit in high school. More
Really?
just like funny stuff. Because
Okay.
it's like the best we would do is like house parties. You know what I mean?
True.
But I was
so
so
crazy.
I can't tell crazy stories.
I have some
gotta dumb it
fucking
down.
wild ones.
Dude, well, okay, one of the ones I thought of that was just like funny when I was on the way here actually was about Danny. So like
Oh, God.
this was when he
My
was
son.
like he might have been a freshman, like didn't have his permit, anything like that. And one night we end up like we have no DD. I don't know whose car it
Ooh.
was. So we have like
I think I know what
Danny's
you're
ass
doing.
drive us, and he drives on Battleground with the headlights off. So he gets pulled.
no.
And then he uses,
I know about this.
Tommy,
yeah, he
yeah.
uses Tommy's like
Yup,
license.
I remember this.
So Tommy gets the ticket, and that was funny. Dude,
Yo, Tommy a real one though.
And they would like. So
No,
they,
no. Here's my thing. Tommy in high school. Hold your thought. Tommy in high school, I didn't like that much.
That was Loon's like
it was just like Ash and Gary. Like it was just natural like
Rivals.
rivalry, right? Like, oh, we're both white, like, but we're both Asian, you know? And that was when I was trying really hard to be white. Like I stopped like immediately after college because I realized like fraternity life, all that shit, it ain't for me. But then Tommy really grew on to me in college.
But I want to talk about your story because I remember, because you know they lived in my neighborhood, we were friends with them.
Yeah.
Him and Danny would alternate every day with like guarding the mailbox and like literally
Oh
waiting for the mail to come so they could get all like the lawyer letters that
Dude,
came
I
in
do
and
remember
just
that.
destroy them.
bet.
I thought that was hilarious.
That's hilarious, dude. No, yeah, I remember that. And then, I remembered the other day. Do you want to know how me and Ben
over
became
here.
friends?
Yeah, just so the mic.
Okay, so freshman
You and
year,
Ben?
yes,
Like Dosan?
yes, like
Love
we
that
were
kid.
like friends or whatever for like first month of my freshman year. We had a class together with an unnamed teacher, civics, and so I guess at some point Ben like tweeted something. He was like, you know, like fuck this civics homework or something, and I responded and I was like, fuck blank, unsaid teacher's name. And like we just had like a quick little back and forth about it. And I kid you not, but like within like a day, he like calls us after class. He's like, y'all stay behind. And we were like, what the fuck did we do?
Yeah.
And this man had like printed out receipts of like our tweets. And like within
That's
a
pretty
day,
creepy.
and
That's
I was
fucked
like,
up.
he apparently used the Western Soccer Twitter to like search
Oh, I know
his
exactly
name.
who this is now.
Oh my god!
The moment you said soccer, now I know who.
And so he was like, "Are you guys gonna tell your parents, or am I?" Or like some shit like that.
Bro, stop being a little bitch.
And then so like
I'll
we
tell them.
leave and we're just I told him I was like, I don't care. And so we were just like cracking up. We were like, what is this man doing searching his last name on Twitter? Like that is
Dude,
the strangest
Like on
thing
a
I've
daily
ever heard.
basis, probably.
Apparently, because like that was like the one-off thing. So then after that, me and Ben were like homies, and we
You were
friends for
such
10
a
years.
ballsy girl in high school.
Was I?
Yeah, because now you just telling that story, I remembered your personality in high school. You were so willing to do shit, like and get in, like you were just like, all right, like what's up, bruh? Like with teachers,
kinda
with
true.
teachers at least. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I remember Miss Briggs, bruh. All right, I'll say it out loud. I hated that
No,
class.
I loved her.
Fuck that.
I'm not gonna say that.
Nah,
Why?
hell, hold up. She's a great lady. I have no problems with her personally.
She was cool.
She
as
failed
fuck
my
to me.
ass. You know
I had
that?
to transfer out of her
No, I
class
didn't
within
know
a
that.
week.
Even though I passed the AP exam. Shout out to Tevin Evans. I definitely cheated on you. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say that out loud. I got the AP credits. Thank you, sir.
Dude.
I'm glad your last name is E and my last name is D.
I saw
But,
Tevin a couple months ago.
really?
At
I love him.
That rooftop place. The
In Charlotte?
No, the newer one in Greensboro.
Used to be in
113 or
the
some
borough.
shit. I
It
always
used to be in the
forget.
borough, or
No, it's.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you know what I'm
this
talking about? Like 113. I always say the
Oh
name
yeah,
wrong.
I actually haven't been there, but yeah.
Yeah, I've
don't
gone there
go
a
out.
couple times. I rarely do, but
one.
yeah.
We do like round one. And so, because I like doing like games and shit.
Yeah,
you need to
that's
come
fun.
sometime.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know you were in Greensboro. Like we
Yeah,
can
I
actually
really
become
wish
I
I
buddies.
was
I don't
Fine,
hold
yeah.
back when I drink though, you know. It's like
You-
if I'm gonna drink,
Yeah.
I don't like
I
that.
gotta
Doesn't
go
bother
ham.
me
You know what's
at all.
great though about knowing that you're sober?
Mm-hmm.
You and Lauren are gonna be like, cause she's sober too.
Really?
She had a really big fallout in Italy because
Oh.
she studied abroad there,
Mm-hmm.
and well, you know all about this shit, bro. Yeah, and so thank God, like she'll have a drink, like
Mm-hmm.
maybe like once out of the blue, but she's relatively sober, so you guys could be the
Okay,
sober
cool.
crew.
Yeah.
But hopping back to the wild high school experiences, that's funny. What's yours?
all right. So I'm about to put a lot of high schoolers on actually because I have this perfect cheating strategy that
Oh my God.
I cultivated it in that psychology class.
Dude.
Oh God.
Because your grade loved me so much and I utilized that to my
Fair enough. I feel
my
like you
advantage.
cheated off me because we sat near each
Yeah,
other.
totally.
Yeah.
I would
Fair
no,
enough.
I cheated off
I would
you.
literally be like,
Probably.
Sierra, I
Yeah.
didn't study. Can you
Yeah.
just like scooch to the left?
But you were an OG for
You were a
letting us,
real
though.
one.
Yeah, I don't
because
really
some people
care.
are just like,
Yeah.
But so basically on any homework that I would do in any class, right?
Right.
I would tell one person, hey, you do the first half of the assignment.
bro, I did that too.
I'll do the
Mm-hmm.
second half. Go to person B. Hey,
And then trade.
I'll do the first half. You do
Dude,
the
I
second
talked
half.
about this on podcast. I did that in middle school. I used to have my ex-girlfriend do like one homework, and I would trade
Oh
it,
my
and
God.
like,
And that's how you pass Western Guilford was
Yeah.
like.
and that's why
I
we're
don't even remember
business
my
moguls.
GPA. It was high though.
We're business moguls, bro. That's
Yeah.
just what it is, bro.
There you go.
And then in Miss Allen's class, when everyone started getting caught
love
for
Miss Allen.
plagiarizing in my grade,
Oh, really?
I like started that and everyone started like getting a part of it. But all these dumbasses would just like copy all their
Yeah,
like
you gotta
IDs or
change
whatever
it.
word for word. I would
Come
go
on.
as far as changing every verb and like
Yeah.
restructuring sentences. So
At that point, you might as well
went
just write it, but
unscathed
yeah.
and I started the whole operation. I was
Miss
so scared,
Allen
bro.
loved me, bro.
Same. I don't know
got
why.
away with so much shit in that class.
I didn't even go to her class. It was first period. I would just
Dude.
stupid.
I had her for my lunch period senior year, so
that's
we
the
would just
best.
leave. That was the best.
That's the
but
best.
She's super cool.
I had her class, and there's delinquents in that class. So
Yeah.
like because of that, I was the good kid, even though I did nothing. I literally did nothing. I just made sure everybody laughed. Like that was my goal.
That's
like
your
just
whole job.
yeah, literally. It was my senior year too. So yeah, what a ride. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of stories.
You know what
with
I
guys.
remembered when I was trying to like think of these stories? The first person to ever show me mac and cheese bites from Sheets was Sierra.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
you started that because he showed me
Did
that shit,
I?
bro. That shit's
You
Dude,
did.
I put
awesome.
both of y'all on to a bunch of stuff. I put y'all onto the
You
front
did.
bottoms. It was
He-
like
no,
a
you
trickle
might have
down
put him.
effect.
He put me.
Exactly.
Intern.
Trickle down effect.
I have
I'm an
that in the
influencer.
notes.
I think that's how we
Really.
became
Yeah.
friends is like music taste.
Yeah.
You were like the only person who liked punk music and stuff.
Yeah, I like yeah.
Do you
I
still
had my
listen to
little phase.
shit like that?
The front bottoms are still by far my favorite band.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
for so
awesome.
many
I
reasons.
check in on them. I like. To me,
Their
they'll
style
never
changed
top
a little
the
bit.
talent of
That's
the
the
Hawk.
thing. I think they know that they'll never really top Talent of the Hawk, so
Yeah.
they just be doing shit.
I'm
which I
getting
respect it.
the little knife tattooed on my
Oh
right
hell
leg.
yeah! A kid in the rehab group in Atlanta has the
No
knife
way.
tattoo. So I saw it when I met him. I was like, holy shit, he
I
was
don't have
super
tattoos.
cool.
Do you have tattoos? You have tattoos.
I have one.
seem like the type.
I have one stick and poke on my ankle.
Stick and poke, motherfuck, and the ankle. That's the worst
Yeah,
fucking spot.
it's a Pisces
That hurts
sign,
a lot
and my
more.
friend did it like when I was like a month sober, and I was like, this is.
They
a great
fucked that
idea.
shit up or no?
It could be worse.
Oh, okay.
I'll say I don't hate it. I
Oh,
don't
okay,
hate it
alright,
because it's a
alright,
nice
respect,
memory.
respect.
Yeah, I
And
was about
yeah,
to say that's a cool little memory.
yeah. So I'll probably never get rid of it. I don't know if I'll get more tattoos.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'm really a tattoo person. You feel
Oh, really?
me?
I thought
yeah.
you would be. I thought you would be. With
It's
your
like in
music taste and
spirit
stuff.
I am, but I
Yeah.
think
I
like
feel the same way.
actual,
I'm like so in the middle. It's like
Yeah, you haven't even gotten your
if I
first yet.
start, I gotta keep going. I don't just
Exactly,
one.
and I don't think I'm
Yeah.
a like keep going with a person. So I don't want to have like 2 tattoos or like 3. It's like I feel like I would have to stay at one or like take it all the way, and I don't think
I'd
I'm
have to
down
do a
take it all
whole
the way.
sleeve. If
I
start,
like
Yeah.
I like taking it all, dude. I'm this is gonna be completely
I know.
back. Like
Oh,
eventually.
yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I had I got this done in December, and then I
What are
I
you, a
got this
Leo or
too.
something?
he is a
What's
Leo.
your sign?
How
Are
did
you
know?
really?
well,
Because
yeah, I
the
got a
lion
lion,
and
but
the vibes.
but it's
I'm
the
just
vibes.
messing.
it's the vibes. It's the vibes. I also got this done in Miami. Where is it?
Oh, I like
Lightning
that
bolt.
one. I like the red.
I just thought it
like
was
the
funny.
red outline one.
This one's gonna be like actual art that I like, and then this one's like the fuck me up leg.
Just red. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fun.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
fun. Good balance. Good balance.
Okay, so damn, there were so many things in that I already wanted to talk about. But going back to the high school story, one story that I remember is: do you guys remember the Twitter accounts that would like?
Dude, the Western roast thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh my god.
I
Do you know who that was?
Wait, which one?
there's multiple.
Well, there's-
Oh wait, there is multiple. Because there was one every year.
So
I
you
know.
know.
I know who one of them.
I just want to know.
was.
You can like say it off camera.
Which one are you talking about though?
Hold on, I'll mute it right here.
Okay.
Ready?
I don't
Sorry guys,
remember
you guys
which
can't
one
hear
was
this.
which.
Ready? I'm fucking dead.
That's hilarious.
Dude, I
But I
know.
wanted to know the other one, the one that was.
I don't remember which.
The one that
They
hit
were-
you was when
I
you were a
think it was.
sophomore.
I'm pretty sure it was Alonzo. I can't confirm it because
Set that on
because
blast.
once I don't care.
Fuck.
I don't care because once here's like the
I love you, bro.
You know, I'm kind of like the Dark Knight, man. I'm a detective.
Oh my god.
So
expose it.
The Dark Knight.
as soon as people started speculating and they were like, "Oh, it might be Alonzo. It might be Alonzo."
It makes
What do you
sense.
know? That next night they roast Alonzo, and it was
Oh,
like a
you're
light
right, you're
roast.
right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, if somebody was gonna roast him, like, why would it be the lightest roast of
Yeah.
all of them? Just trying to throw us off
There
his
was a
trail,
lot of
but you're not
material,
sneaky,
yeah.
bro.
I just knew the year that you graduated, I got roasted, and it was like the Asian internment camp pictures of like the Asian kids hung up, and then they cropped
Yeah, that was
one of the
fucked
Asian
up.
kids in your class.
Dude, they put remember something win.
I think Tommy
Maybe
was
Tommy.
one, but there was another one.
Something win the buff dude, the buff Asian.
There's
dude.
a fucking Asian kid in your class, and I'm picturing him right now. I just can't fucking remember his name. He's like half Asian and half white,
the one that looks just like you.
kinda. Looks a little bit like me. And then there was me too. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that was that. So.
Oh my god.
And that was my.
That was
Why
Did
did
you
we
get
have
hit?
so many of them? I don't think so. I don't think I was like, because
You're
I
too
was
cool with
never like
everybody.
doing
think that was
shit,
the
dude.
same
I was
one,
nice
though.
to everybody, so I never got my shit flamed.
You remember what they said to Dritten?
Oh
I forgot that
my
he
god,
existed.
dude!
I'm
They
sorry, bro,
fucking
but
killed him.
I
did they
remember
say
it
about
vividly
him?
because I thought it was so funny. They were like, Dritten
talked
wakes
about
up
this
every
the whole next
morning
day.
and Sharpies under his eyes.
Bro,
I'm sorry, bro. I love you, but
Oh
that
my
was
God.
Because
that
he
was
has
funny
the
as
two
hell.
Davidson eyes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro, oh my,
my God, he was-
that
yeah.
shit is so funny.
I thought that one was funny. Then I followed them, and then they started just being like out of pocket and very rude.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember the whole quarrel they had with like Chance and our group, and that was pretty funny too. I
Dude,
mean,
Twitter was the best in high school.
it
Like,
was
that shit was
it was
poppin'.
peaked at that time.
Yeah.
I
I'm
feel
still
like-
on Twitter
I'm
heavy.
still- yeah.
You
I love
are
Twitter.
really?
I
I'm
go
out.
on. It's like a black hole, so I tried
I
to
swear.
avoid it.
Are you guys
but-
on TikTok?
Yes.
TikTok
I'm
is
not on
also
TikTok.
a black hole, bro.
It is. So
I
I,
can't
don't
do
go.
it.
I'll make
can't
like
do it.
5 videos for like a week, and then I'll never go on it again for another few months.
Do you have an active TikTok? I need to follow.
Not
it.
active.
Oh,
You can
okay.
follow me though. It's on private now because my boss mentioned like wanting to do something for TikTok for work, and I was like, I'm gonna put this shit on private.
Right, 'cause they're not gonna want you.
I was like, just in case she like looks up my name. There's nothing crazy
Right.
on there, but
I
I'll
don't do
spare her.
TikTok. I just feel like I'm too old for it.
You're not too
personally,
old, bro.
dude. I don't know. I just
You can catch the wave.
I feel like an old person when I'm on there. I'm like,
Me
I don't know
too.
any of this shit.
Me too, but it's fun to just like put shit out there. Like it's low pressure. You don't have to like worry about because it's way
Also,
different than Instagram.
I like staying
honestly.
hip with the youngins. You know?
Yeah, me
I
too.
like
I
to
gotta-
know all
Me
their
too.
lingo and stuff.
Yeah.
Even though
Me
like
too,
now
bro.
I'm like, damn, like I feel like I know how older people felt with us, and you're just
Yeah,
like,
I'm
what the
Are you
what
fuck?
pushing
are y'all
P?
talking about?
You pushing P?
You pushing P?
Are you pushing P, sir?
That's not P, bro.
Do you know that? Like, how do you feel going to high
You
school?
don't know pushing P?
No.
You don't know pushing P?
What does that mean?
Yo, she's out of touch.
It's
I
like
am.
like a slang term. I don't know where it originated. Apparently
But
Atlanta,
it
apparently LA. They're
it
like
popped
beefing
into
over
music
it.
too.
But
It
Gunna,
always is like
Gunna
that.
made a song about it.
Yeah,
And just like you can say shit is P. It's kind of
like
like if you being real, if you're being gangster, whatever. Like,
I think of
that's
it like
P.
player.
That's
Like,
not P.
Are you pushing?
You know?
Are you?
You
Is
can
you
use
a
it in
player?
any-
Like, you
Okay.
pushing P? Yeah, I'm
Okay,
pushing
okay.
P.
Not really though.
But
Like,
that's how I
if
think
you
of
came
it.
clutch and did something for me, I'd be like, all right, that's P.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I see.
The
If you're on
opposite
some
of cap, I
bullshit,
guess.
that ain't P.
That's cap, bro. That's cap, bro. So how'd you feel
no
about
cap in my
like
rap.
being in AP Psych with Jack Harlow and like his music
What's
career?
poppin'?
Oh my god.
We have an inside joke where he's Jack
We
Harlow.
went to Miami and he kept telling everybody on the street that I was Jack Harlow.
like
God,
a
I feel
squad
like
of
that
black
would
girls. Squad of black girls. Like, yo, y'all fuck with Jack Harlow?
I feel like that would work because I don't know what Jack Harlow looks like. I don't think so. I'd
Really?
be like, fair
He's
enough.
like
yeah.
he's
Cute.
like curly Jufro.
Right here,
Okay,
Type of hair.
but with the
Okay.
fro. No, I'm just playing.
We look nothing alike.
It's
It's just because we're
I
white,
might meet
bro.
him, dude. I'm going to Kentucky in May for the Kentucky Derby, and my friend's trying to get us the Millionaires Club tickets, where you sit with like all the. We'll see how that goes. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know.
Okay, go.
I've been lucky to live this life where I know people. All right, so traveling. We already talked about that. What was your favorite and least favorite place you traveled to?
Probably
it on blast.
my favorite was the most recent.
Which is
Dominican Republic. It was this kind of small like expat town. It was so nice. That's where I was for a month. So it's
Yeah?
kind of like my place. I feel
inexpensive.
like, you know
I'm
what I mean?
assuming.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like traveling more in like the Caribbean and like
So
South
cheap.
America, it's way cheaper than Europe. So like
Yeah.
that's part of how I do it.
But you
It's not
might
that
get like
expensive.
sex trafficked, but you know.
Dude, okay, see, I was so scared before I went because
Yeah.
like I feel like I constantly look like a very lost 15-year-old.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And I was like, that's what kidnappers are looking for.
You're Epstein's dream.
No, like apparently, but so like the day before I went, I like asked some of my friends. I was like, "Do you like?" I was freaking out. I was like, "Do you guys think I'm gonna be okay?" And they were like, "No, like this is a terrible idea." And I was like, "Tight,"
Do
but I
you-
made it. Like
Do you travel
Keep
alone
going.
ever?
I gotta check.
that's where I went alone. That was my first like solo.
I feel like that would be so
international trip.
awkward for me. I wouldn't know what to do.
Dude, I
wouldn't leave
prefer it
my-
a million times
Yeah?
over. It's so much fun because I really like being alone. I've
gonna
always
go
been
pee.
like, okay.
But like you
Are we
can't.
paused or no?
No, y'all just keep
Okay.
talking.
Do you go out to like attractions and like tourist sites, or you just
Yeah.
stick to the hotel?
So, well, yeah, I usually do Airbnbs, but it was nice because I was working, so I kind of would just have my daily routine, go to like the restaurants and cafes that I wanted to see, go to the beach, and all that. And I did a couple like of the more like excursion things, like the tour, whatever. But yeah, overall, it's like I love being alone. and like spending time with myself. So I was like waiting for this impending, like, oh my God, I'm going to get really lonely at some point. And I just like never did. And I was like, wait, this goes so hard.
Yeah,
well,
sounds
I
chill.
went to the Dominican alone for a month. Yeah.
I'm like a social person, but I hate like initiating. So if
Yeah.
I'm alone, I feel like
Can
I
I
would
bring up
not
something?
get out of my bubble.
Since you guys are bringing up traveling alone, this motherfucker, this motherfucker right here. You know what I'm about to bring up right now.
What do you do?
I don't know what you're
So
about to
I
bring up.
never traveled alone originally, right? Well, all right, no. Let me tell you the whole story. Let me tell the whole story. All right. So
I'm so sorry.
my whole life, I was born in Vietnam, came to Greensboro, and was there my whole life. I went to Wilmington, which was like the first big move.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I graduated, or like senior year, I graduated early. I started traveling, and it ramped. Like I started like traveling a lot. Like I have a trip every month this year.
Yeah,
Shit
you
like
get,
that, right?
you get like
Get
really
addicted,
into
bro.
it.
Hell
so
yeah, I'm
quick,
addicted to that
yeah.
shit. But my second ever trip was spring break planned. My last year spring break. I'm like, yo,
I'm so sorry.
me, you, Zoran, we're going on a cruise. Let's fucking do it.
Y'all would fuck
I
up
got
a cruise, I can
everything.
see it now.
This motherfucker lost his passport and couldn't fucking go.
Hold on.
No.
So
Explain yourself.
I used
I
to have a
already know
BMW, and it started having
Ooh.
transmission problems, right? So I got a new car, and without knowing, I came home, or I went home, and my dad had sold the car, and it had my passport in it, and we didn't know. I didn't know.
That was funny.
All right, that's
He
not
didn't.
really
He
on
didn't
you.
bother to check the car
Yeah.
at all. Just left all my shit in there, sold it to
Just sold
someone.
it.
So when the time came, I didn't have my passport. I couldn't find it. To expedite a new passport was literally like $1,400, and
Yeah,
I was just
hell
like,
no.
nah.
And
bro,
I'm
sorry.
traumatized because every single time I plan a trip with him, something has to happen.
And then randomly, like a year after, the guy randomly comes to my house and he's just
Like,
like,
I
I
got
have your
passport.
passport. And
Oh,
I'm like, you fucking fuck.
We went
Could
to
have gave that back like 2 years ago.
we went to Miami for my 24th or 23rd, 24th.
What are you,
And
25?
I'm 24. He's 25.
I'm 24.
Yeah, we're the same age.
I'm-
What year?
I'm getting
What
old,
year are
man.
you?
I'm not
98.
even 25.
I just turned 24.
Yeah, you just turned. I
Okay,
turned
okay.
25 this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're like months apart. But yeah, when's your birthday?
March 17th, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, so we're like
Oh,
really?
happy belated.
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh,
Ironic,
that's
thank
awesome.
you.
Happy belated. We're like what 7, 6, 5 months apart. Jesus,
Damn.
7, something like that. Anyways, even in Miami, he made it there, but he made it there late because there was and this is not his fault. None of this is his fault.
Yeah,
It's
unfortunately.
a car accident happened in front of him, and then he had to pull aside. And because he pulled aside, he got a flat tire. Missed the airport. Had to get
Bro,
a plane ticket for the next
it was
day.
crazier
Damn.
than that.
Really?
So this car like had broke down or something. So 2 cars in front of me, that car smacks into them. The car in front of me swerves like just in the nick of time. I don't even know that an accident has happened because it was like a big SUV. So they swerve out of the way, and I'm like, oh shit. So I swerve out of the way into the grass so I don't hit them. And yeah,
Jesus,
it was
fuck.
like into like a bumpy like.
This always
grassy
happens,
Yeah,
bro.
area.
Every time I
hurt,
plan
so
a
it's,
trip
like,
with him,
not
bro.
even your fault.
And that's why I fear this big trip. Europe.
Oh,
I'm constantly
he's gonna
texting.
fuck
I'm
it
like,
up.
yo,
Dude,
you
he's
better
gonna
make.
fuck it
Go
up.
ahead and give me your passport. Just give me it.
Yeah.
No, give me your passport, your
It's
COVID card.
safe-
I need all that
it's
shit.
safe in a safe.
No, it's safer with
No,
me.
no pun
Yeah.
intended.
It's safer with
It
me.
might be.
But knowing you're probably gonna get robbed the day before.
Bro, you're
Yeah.
gonna like steal my identity or some shit.
Dude, yeah. Well, if you plan that trip and it happens to me in September, we gotta link up. That would be really
Okay,
fun.
bet. Yeah, that would be quite a squad.
What is your least favorite place you've ever been to? Oh, what's your favorite place? You haven't traveled many places, but you have traveled a few.
I've been to
Before we go
like
to
10
Lee's.
places.
You went to
But
like New
only in-
Orleans, like all the in Wisconsin.
Milwaukee.
You
Yeah.
went to
New Orleans.
Yeah,
New Orleans is actually really dope.
I haven't
really
been there
dope.
yet.
That's where I was for my 21st birthday on St. Patrick's
But-
Day, and I was a month sober.
Addiction.
Hey,
Oh, you're a
hey.
month sober. You were
I was
sober
a-
in 21.
A month before I turned 21. Thank God, timing on that was
What?
impeccable.
New
This
Yeah.
Orleans
is
is like a
rude.
cool old town though, and then
Yeah.
it has like a bunch of like newer
New Orleans, yeah.
upgraded shit.
I just
but-
heard that once you go right outside like the New Orleans Strip, it's like ghetto.
Oh, bro, the east side of New Orleans, like when the place they got hit by
Yeah.
the whatever, that's really bad.
That's how I feel about-
It's really dangerous there too.
That's how I feel
Really?
about all of Cleveland.
When I'm there, all the people that like I talk to, they're like, "Yeah, if you're in the east side, don't even stop at a red light. Keep going."
Damn.
It's
Damn.
like cops won't even like pull people over and shit, or like if they do, they'll
Damn.
call for backup before they get out of their cars.
Dude,
Like,
you know
it's
in-
that bad.
You know, in Chicago, parts of Chicago, if there's a gunfight and if both parties are shooting at each other, neither will get prosecuted because it's fair.
Damn.
So if you get shot,
It's
you
like
have
some
to shoot
wild,
back.
wild
They
west.
should not
Yo,
shit.
tell
dead
people
ass,
that.
bro.
They should not
That's
tell
so
people
fuck-
that.
yeah,
'cause then
or-
they'll be like, fuck that.
At least that's what happened with this one case. But anyways, worst place that we traveled to, by the way, guys. By the way, my favorite place was Mykonos, Greece. We're going there.
I bet.
For now, I'm
Lit.
saying Miami. Like, I just feel like I belong there. So
Favorite? Miami. Yeah. He really fit in Miami.
I could kind of
I
see
love it.
that. I can
Yeah.
tell by the hat. I mean, you
People
got
probably
you got
thought
the
he was
look.
like a
You
famous
blend
music
in.
producer. He's just like, yeah, this guy.
Yeah,
produces
well, they
music.
thought he was Jack Harlow. So
Yeah, that's true.
Of course he fit in.
I don't know what my least favorite is. I'm trying to think.
I don't have
Paris.
a least favorite.
Paris, easily for me.
I've never been
Fuck
all that
Paris.
into Paris.
I've never
Dude.
just genuinely
we got
hated a
robbed
vacation.
almost.
Oh, damn.
What's up?
I've never just hated like a vacation.
Yeah, I've never like not had a good time.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't have a good
blessed.
time in Paris. I'm gonna be honest.
bet.
My vlog's coming out soon about that. But
Oh, was that recent?
But is that
went
because
to
of
Europe
you, or is it
in-
because you were with your family?
October
Oh,
and
okay,
December.
okay.
I mean October to November, like for 2 weeks. I was
Oh,
in
okay.
all across Europe. But it was because Paris alone is overrated. It's
Mm-hmm.
overhyped. Everyone thinks like, oh my god, the Eiffel Tower. Then you go there and you realize
like,
that it's just
okay.
metal. It's
Yeah.
like it's cool from a distance, but you go close and you're like, what? Okay.
I mean, you could say that about anything. You could go
No,
to the
no, no, no.
Coliseum and be
No,
like,
no, no, no.
oh, it's just fucking
No,
stone.
no, no, no.
bro.
There's a difference because the Eiffel Tower actually looks like rusted metal. And like if you go to a Coliseum, it looks gorgeous, like appealing. Like
I bet.
it
That's
looks
true.
appealing from a distance. It does, the Eiffel Tower. But then outside the Eiffel Tower, and that's their best attraction. Outside of that, what is there?
Yeah.
It's tiny. Paris is actually really small. I'm gonna say it's probably the size of Greensboro. Like,
really.
yeah, it's really small. Like it's London's architecture, and I already went to London. So
Okay.
but before, so I was like, and it's dirty. It smells
Yeah.
like piss, like everywhere you go,
That's
and
what I heard.
everything's protected by their government. So like all homeless people are protected and shit. So there's just fucking people stealing everywhere.
But it's the
It's
city
so
of
dangerous.
love.
Though, right? Oh no.
Wait, what'd you
I
say?
said it's the city of love.
Yeah, and
Go
what'd you
there.
say?
So that's nice though. That homeless people are protected, right? Well, it doesn't.
I,
Make for the
it,
best
I don't think
atmosphere,
it's.
I'm sure,
I don't
but-
think it should be. Like obviously they should be protected. Like they have rights. But
What does the protection
It shouldn't
mean?
be. It shouldn't be like. There shouldn't be. There should be an effort to clean up. Like
Yeah,
to clean up
that's
the
fair.
homeless, have a homes for them, or have something. It, like look at California. Have you been to California lately?
I just got back.
Yeah, that's. But
Yeah.
I figured. If you go around downtown, it's just a massacre of homeless people everywhere. If you go
Yeah.
downtown, where'd you go?
I was in San
love
Diego
Cali.
and
Oh,
like Mission
okay.
Hills, and then Santa.
I was talking about
Barbara.
LA. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not like a city gal. I tend
You're
to like when
not?
I travel. Not at all.
You're a beach person.
I'm a beach person. I'm a small
I noticed
town,
that.
like not small town, but like
Just a small town
just
girl.
just like nice little towns where it's like more calm and quiet, like nice views and stuff, but not a city gal. Like I've never gotten the appeal of New York and like people
You-
who that's their whole personality is like they live in
Well,
New
he
York.
loves New York, but I agree with you.
Well,
It's
I
good
love
for
everything.
A visit.
I love
It's
everything.
Good for a visit,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I love everything, but I can't live anywhere big. I'm
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna end up in Raleigh. Like it's like a good speed for me. It's not too big.
That
It's not
makes
too
sense,
small.
yeah, right in the
But like I love traveling everywhere. I've been to small, big, just like the dicks I've had. But but anyways, so with the traveling, you would love Mykonos, Greece. Like that
That's
is a
high on the list. That's
Bro.
always been my dream destination is Greece.
besides the fact that he doesn't like seafood. Other than that,
Oh,
he's
come
gonna
on,
love
man.
it, bro. You're gonna love it because there's fucking cats at
Because I don't like what?
seafood. Because there's a lot of seafood. It's a
Oh, you
lot of
said Greek
seafood and
food. I
lamb.
was like, what?
Dude, there's cats, and they're all beautiful.
Dude, I'm gonna
They're
come
like,
home with
I
like
want that.
45 of
dude,
them.
they're like gorgeous, like
Oh my
the
God.
most
That's
beautiful
like,
cats.
I would not think that of Greece.
So you know
for
where
some
we
reason.
how we have squirrels? They have cats instead of squirrels.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's
Instead
fucking
of squirrels.
amazing. No, seriously, bro, it's crazy.
That was a good analogy.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. But Mykonos, and you're gonna love. I haven't been there yet, but I feel like we're all gonna love Croatia. Like
Oh, yeah.
Dubrovnik.
Dubrovnik. Have you watched Game of Thrones?
Yes.
It's filmed. It was filmed there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King's Landing.
Yeah, we're
gonna
gonna
be
be in
dope.
that city.
We're
See,
gonna do
we
the
were-
walk of shame.
Come
No
come
clothes
down.
on.
I'm
All
down
of it.
because we were in between there and Split, just like
Yeah.
trying to figure out which was best. And like I said, we still
They're
haven't
both
planned
dope.
anything.
They're
but
both,
they're both
yeah.
so cool. But I feel like I'll really love it there. Like
Yeah.
it seems like that's definitely my speed. It's like
Are you planning on going to one place or two?
probably like with the squad,
multiple.
like
Okay.
one, just because that's easier. We don't want to do the hassle of like moving and stuff. But
You'll be traveling, man, bruh.
yeah, see, I'm like a very slow traveler. I like to like take my time. Like I could never be the person that's like go to all of like stay somewhere 2 days, go to the next place, blah blah blah, all that.
I
That's
love
like
that.
too stressful for
I
me.
love that.
I just can't.
I'm
I
all
just
about it.
It's gonna
wouldn't
be
enjoy
stressful.
that.
It'll
I
be
feel
fun.
like that's great because you get to see more.
It
And it's
depends.
just like not my.
It depends on who you are and where you're going.
Yeah.
I feel like because you're with me, we're gonna be fine, and because I'm with you, because he's so fucking easygoing. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
we can live in a fucking shed. Like, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But we're not. But I'm just saying, like, we could, you know. So
Yeah.
we end up in hostels.
Yeah.
Fuck
Dude,
that.
no, I could not. Like, that's how people travel
Never.
for cheap a lot, and I'm like, I
Fuck
would kill
that.
myself, dude. I could not
Sleeping
be
with, like,
around
6
people like
people?
that.
Ugh. That's
I gotta
disgusting.
be on my own. Like in the Dominican, I had the first place I stayed was like a villa that had like a whole extra bedroom. Like it was way too big for me, but I was like, I want to be alone. So like when I got there, the Airbnb host was like, just you, and I was like, yeah, chill. Like it's just me. I was like in the little house, but it was so nice.
I don't want to dwell on this topic. I just wanted to ask you because
Yeah.
you're technically one of us now. How was it dating an Asian? You're one of us now. You've been. You had your Asian card.
Overall, I mean, nothing to do with like him being Asian. but
Oh,
it was
really? So he's
great.
like really American? He was?
Well, he's born in Chicago, from California, but
fake
like,
Asian.
no.
I'm fucking bro.
No, but like I love his family. They're great. Like so it was nothing like significant that was
Really?
like, yeah, we're
See, my parents
you
are
know
like
what I mean?
super Asian, so like Lauren has to get used to that.
Oh,
Which, it's
okay.
cute though. It's cute. Front bottoms, we already talked about that. All right. Do you okay. We kind of talked about this before we shot the podcast, that you didn't remember too much, but the time that you came to Wilmington,
Yeah.
dude, she's so your group of friends, are you still friends with those two girls?
Yes. Well, yeah.
They're lovely people.
They are.
One of them is wild.
Lauren is
Lauren?
insane, and I
Shout
love
out.
her to death. That's what
She-
we had a fucking time,
Bro.
all the
Oh
time.
my god. That weekend will live in infamy. Like,
I hope not.
I'm talking about if we're ranking, like, it's like Hiroshima that weekend.
That's real. That's real.
just like-
That's fair.
No, so this is my memory of it. Okay, so it's my story time. So Sierra goes, "Hey, we're planning a trip to Wilmington." And we already had I think we already had like 2-3 buddies already there, like from
And
high school.
it was a function.
Yeah.
Some
Oh
something
my
I was
God.
gonna go with Sawyer. But
Yes.
I was like, how do I even get there? So I was like,
Yes.
Lauren, let's go to Wilmington. She was like, say
Did
less.
he invite you to the function? Is
No,
that
he
how it
didn't
started?
invite me and I showed up. No, yeah, he invited
Okay, no, I thought that you were already going to Wilmington and then he
Oh, no,
invited
no,
you.
no.
Okay, so he invited you. You brought your two friends, roommates, friends,
Friend, yeah.
friends. Okay, and I was Holiday Inn, and I let you guys stay
Yeah,
at
you
my
were a great
place.
host.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You also, I'm so glad you guys went that year because I loved my roommates that year. That year was like the best year to come.
Yeah,
the year
all of you
before
guys
sucked.
were great.
Oh my god, I love those guys. We're gonna have a podcast at some point, the
that'd
Autobots.
be
But so this is so funny. So I thought it was just you original for the longest because we didn't really talk like that, like
Yeah.
communicate. And I just knew you were coming, and I was like, yeah, you can stay at my. I asked the guys, I was like, yo, can my female friend stay here? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. And then, like literally an hour away, you go, oh yeah, I'm bringing 2 girls.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, yo guys, is it cool if she brings 2 more girls? And then Lorenzo's fucking
Oh my god, I forgot about him.
little finger ass goes, what do they look like?
That's why I knew y'all wouldn't care because they're both super cute. So I was like, they're not
Yeah,
gonna
so
give
I
a fuck.
pulled it
Like,
up, and then they're like, yeah, they can stay.
God.
So,
So if they weren't cute, they would have been like, nah.
I don't know what they would have said, to
I
be
would have
honest.
been worried about it if they weren't. I would have been like, that might be a no. But
That's
no,
that's a
was
struggle for
cute.
women, man. But so that was some ASMR. Anyway, so you guys pull up and fucking Lauren, her name, it's Lauren and
Yeah, Alexa.
Alexa.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was like at the time more Lauren's friend than mine. Like we knew each
Yeah.
other and hung out, but she was like, she had known Lauren forever.
Lauren mainly. Wild child, bro. I'm
Dude.
talking about like Tasmania devil
Like
wild.
I'm so like I wish you like could meet her so you would know what we were talking about.
I love
It's
her
like,
though.
she's
She was
so
a blast.
Cool. Yeah.
So
she's
this
always
is
a blast.
this is the memories I have of that weekend. We had alumni weekend, which was a blast. It's like a big event. with like a bunch of rich white people.
Yeah.
And then after that, we went to the after party or some shit. I don't know everything timeline wise, but I just remember at some point one of y'all go yo, we should go skinny dipping
Lauren 100%
in the
said
beach at the beach, right? I wish I could pull her up just so you could see her, just to know like what I'm.
Well, I wish,
about.
I wish I could like show you just a video that would.
What's her
get you to
Instagram?
understand.
Just so
I don't
I
know
won't
if she's
pull it
still.
on-
I don't know if she's still like she like
It's cool.
deactivates it.
That's
every
cool. I
once in a
can-
while.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'll show you
anyways,
later.
she's a very pretty girl, but they're all pretty, and so I was with Pete at the time. Pete, and I love you, Pete. And this cute white guy, chill like us, and he goes, "Oh shit, all right, yeah, like let's go." So it's me and him and Sawyer get in a car, and then you and the girls get in a car, right? Or no, you went with Sawyer, or I don't fucking know. But
Yeah,
we
I
got
don't
to the
know.
beach, y'all disappeared. I'm lost, and we're fucked up. We're all fucked up
Yeah.
at this point. We got an Uber, okay? And then the girls just start running naked, like into the beach. And I remember I looked at Pete in the eyes. It was like that moment where like it was like a Wild West movie where like and then I was looking, I was like, are we really about to do this? And he goes, if you do it, I'll do it. And I was just like, all right. So we just both had eye contact because we didn't want to see each other's dick.
my God.
Just eye contact, stripping naked. We ran to the beach. We ran, and I remember we were having fun, and then it was cold as fuck. And I remember, like, in the middle of it all, there was a moment where I stared at Pete from across the distance naked. We're just staring at each other. We're just like, how did we get here? Like, what the
That's how everything
happened,
goes
bro?
with Lauren. You end up in situations and you're like, quite literally, how did I get here? Like at all. But
And you
that was so
randomly
much
showed
fun.
up. And then y'all randomly showed up. And then it was just, and then I remembered, oh my God, this was so funny. Lorenzo was trying to come so bad. And then we left before he got to the
Holy
beach.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And then I remember the party that we had at the house.
Yeah.
And I just remember my good friend had a thing for Lorenzo, and they were having, but then Lauren, I don't know,
I feel
something
like
with
Lorenzo was like kind of into Lauren or
yeah,
just whatever.
and then it got weird because she started crying in his room.
Lauren did?
Yeah, I think, or some fucking, I don't know. And he was just like, "What is going on?"
Yeah,
and I was just
it
like,
was chaos.
it was crazy, bro. I was just a fly on the wall watching this all.
Yeah.
But what a week, man.
Yeah, what do we-
What was the weirdest kids in high school? Was it earwax?
Who?
Oh, you don't know
Earwax,
earwax. That
Brandon?
might be a little too.
You know, earwax was in our psych class. Remember the kid that would hum in the middle of the tests?
Vaguely.
He would hum in the middle of the test?
Dude, he'd start
Vaguely.
humming Beethoven loud as fuck, and Bets would be
Oh.
like, Brandon.
I don't remember
Brandon.
his name for some reason. Like
I'm
I
trying to
can't
think of the-
picture him.
He always had the lunchbox, and he'd carry it like an anime character over his shoulder.
Dude, no, it's the Freedom
Always had the
Runners.
blue shirt.
Y'all remember that shit?
Yes.
Oh
Freedom
yes.
Runners
I-
that would like do the Naruto run in the hallway.
yeah, and
all
then
the
jump
time.
up like the wall
And his
try to
Yeah.
like.
the kid's best friend was a wolf man. Like the dude literally thought he was a wolf. He's,
I
he's a
I
furry
vaguely
now.
remember that.
Well,
that
I don't know if
checks
he
out.
still
What
is.
time? What time do you
out.
have to go? By the way,
What time is it?
just
Like 2:50.
okay. What time do you have to go? All right, we're just gonna
chilling.
keep. So,
So, yeah,
if we keep going, you can just.
One time I was outside by the buses, like, or where like we would park our cars and stuff, and the bell had just rung, and this dude literally kicks the door open, runs out, jumps onto the picnic table like on all fours like a wolf.
What?
It just goes, oh my and I'm over here.
Dude,
I just started dying of laughter.
our high school is like a fever dream.
And from that
like,
day,
all
he
of it.
became wolf.
I really love that we went there though, because the
Me
one
too.
thing that it taught me is how different everything is. And the one regret, well, I have two regrets in high school. They're not really big regrets because everything happens for a reason, and it's why we're here. I was too big of a tryhard. That's obvious. I was trying really hard
Big
to be popular
facts,
and
no
shit.
cap.
Yeah. And two, I didn't play lacrosse. But anyways, with the first one, I feel like I would have been nasty at lacrosse, bro. I swear to God. Anyways, so with the first one, like knowing every group, it was a pretty friendly school. Like there was
Yeah.
fights and stuff, but it wasn't like all that serious. But there were so many walks of life there. Like
Yeah.
so
It was cool.
many.
Yeah,
it
it
was a
was-
melting pot.
Yeah, I really liked our high school because it was never like the stereotypical like, oh, there's like a one like popular group or whatever. It was
Yeah.
just different groups, and I think like different groups like thought they were popular. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it wasn't like this weird like hierarchy thing, and
Yeah.
there were not really like any like real like mean girls or like bullies, except like one, but she was in your grade. I'll tell you later. But
Yeah.
you remember, you can cut this out. But
I know a funny story that I want to bring up, but then
Just
people
don't
might
say
know.
names. I would like to hear
People
it.
might know
Oh, I already know, bro.
We'll
I
see.
already
Wait, I
fucking
wanna
know,
hear
son.
it. I need dirt.
who it is. Do you remember Shiroz and his card?
Oh my god.
Wait,
I
that wasn't even to
Should I
her.
mute
That was
this
to
or
a
no?
different person.
Should I mute this or no?
Who did he give that card to with the killer bears chasing her?
Probably.
You don't remember
Dude.
this? He
Dude.
made a card to ask them to
I love
like
you, Shiroz.
homecoming or something.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I'm so sorry, Shiroz, but I have to.
All right, we're leaving
Oh
this
my,
in,
no,
bro.
yeah, I think
Fuck
you're
it.
right. I think that was her.
So he made this card, right? And it's like it was for homecoming or whatever. And when you flip it open, it's literally like these killer bears, like with knives or something. I don't remember, chasing after the girl. And then it's like it's like a mini comic, or whatever. And then it's like Shiroz like, "I'll save you."
No.
Okay,
Dude.
so
Who signed off
we
on
didn't
that?
we
Who
didn't
told
say the
him
girl's
that?
name, but
Yeah.
I think it
That
wasn't
same-
her because the two stories like they don't match.
Yeah,
now
I
that
don't
think
know.
I just
about it.
remembered her
I think that was Bailey.
running away from him asking. Yeah, that was. the
Yeah,
whole
that
thing.
that's why
That
I
was
didn't
really
match
fucked
up because he gave a card.
Okay,
he didn't
okay.
ask, so I was like, okay.
But-
That was
I
funny as
see.
fuck because
That
I
was
was
so
in the
fucked
parking
up.
lot when
That's
that
so
happened,
fucked up.
and this girl just runs out like fucking
because she didn't want
Usain
to get
Bolt
asked.
speed, hops in her fucking whip and drives off.
Wait, so let me talk about this because
So he wouldn't ask her.
I honestly didn't know any of this about her, this person.
Yeah.
Him, she, whatever. You know, leave it to the imagination.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any conversations. But we were in the same social settings whenever we would go to like a graduation party or some shit, right? But she randomly followed me like right after I got on TV, and it was just really weird.
Dude, she's a hater. That's why she's like not like.
I didn't
that,
even
but, like,
know we knew each other. Like
She's
I didn't
just-
know she knew who I existed, to be honest.
And I unfollowed her on Instagram because I was like, "Fuck you, dude. I'm being like loyal. I don't even want to see her shit anymore." And then she'll still like comment on all
your
my
stuff?
Instas, and I'll
What?
like everybody's
But hers.
stuff but hers, and she like hasn't noticed yet. And I'm like, "We're not
She says
friends."
nice things.
Yeah, and I'm like, "We're
Oh.
not friends, like at all. Like I do not fuck with you." But yeah,
Regina
that's my
George.
personal beef.
Regina.
So you still
George.
don't follow her?
No, that was like
shit.
kind of more recently where I
You know, my
unfollowed
family's in
her.
the mafia, so if you
Okay.
need something, hit me up.
But
I just
I was like just waiting for her to like be a nicer person, and it
Yeah.
never really happened. So
man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even. It's crazy because being from the outside in, you don't know who actually is what until you're in that friend group
Yeah.
and stuff. And I didn't fucking. know
yeah,
people.
that's real.
I knew
Not a
our
fan,
group. Like that was
but-
it. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know that about that.
Yeah. But in my grade, yeah, there was like no like.
I'm trying to think of
mean
who the
girls or,
biggest
like, weird
bullies
shit.
were. I know my senior year, the biggest bullies that I was around was my group.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like
Your group had like a whole douchebag clique.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
They're
like,
cool now, I feel like.
No,
but-
they're all. I love them all, but there was a picture of us in spring break, and I honestly got invited as like as an add-on. Like I know I got invited because I was cool with everybody, but I wasn't like actually close with any of them except for maybe Ramon at the time. And then obviously I became pretty good friends with like Mateo now. But we had this picture in spring break, Myrtle Beach, where it's all of us in polos, and
Oh
we
my
literally
God.
look like a frat. We're all like this, like.
Oh my god.
I think
I
I
was just
remember.
like,
It wasn't it
what?
like right outside
Yeah,
the beach house or
yeah,
whatever?
yeah, and I was just like, oh God, so cringy to look back at.
I know.
Yeah, you never really changed in terms of
Really?
from high school, like your actual
Yeah.
core personality. You never really changed.
Yeah, see, that's
You
what
stayed
like
the same.
that's what was like cool about getting sober too, because I was like I totally just like lost any sense of like who I was. Or,
You
like,
were
all that
rowdy
shit.
in the
Yeah, I
college.
was like it was like yeah, it was just not me. And like but I
Yeah.
so I've been able to kind of like come back to that and like figure myself out again. And
Yeah.
I am like very similar, you know, like
You stayed the same too. You
Yeah,
you
you-
got cooler.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
about that.
used
I think I changed.
You don't
quite a
send
bit.
nudes to me anymore. So
Oh.
I think
So that's
I went through
cooler.
like a weird loop where like I kept like changing friends and stuff every like year of college or every
you
semester.
did. You had like Asian
Yeah.
friends.
And I kept experiencing all this shit, and it was kind of like I would realize like, all right, so this is what I'm not.
yeah,
This
it's
is
like
where I
trial
don't
and error.
really,
Mm.
you know,
So
vibe
you're
with.
like dating, but like with.
And then when I
Yeah,
got
you gotta
back
do
to where I
that.
was like, all right, who am I? Like I was like, damn, like I'm right back where I started. I feel like.
Yeah, it's weird. When it comes full circle.
Are you
back to
bipolar?
where you were. Yeah, it's crazy. We're all grown up now.
Because I feel like
Because
when
we're
you're
in high
young,
school,
you
like
try to
16,
ignore who
15.
you are, or
Yeah.
like because you don't want to be that person or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's why I was white.
And you just are influenced by so many things.
Yeah.
But in the
Yeah.
end, it's gonna
Yeah.
go first full circle.
Yeah, it's like you get lost and you just come back to it and you're like, damn, this is. who
Yeah, I was
am,
embarrassed
so.
to be Asian, dude. It was like
I know.
it was tough.
That
bro.
used to make me so angry, bro.
Yeah, you love Asian shit, dude.
But
This
not
guy
even
watches
just because
Asian-
of that. I
Asian
was just
stuff
like,
more.
I didn't like because you like looked up to white culture so much, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
bro, like
it
your
was weird.
culture is just as cool.
Yeah,
One
I
isn't
think
cooler
it's,
than the other.
It's difficult. Like with my ex-boyfriend, like we had talked about that some, so I
Yeah.
get where you're coming from, and I think he felt the same way
Yeah.
at some points in time, and it is kind of like a coming of age thing that you kind of have to like
Did you-
get to on your own
Yeah.
time.
Did you date much in college?
Dude, no,
So-
I didn't date in high school. I didn't date in college.
So that was your only boyfriend?
Yeah.
I remember someone you dated.
But like dated, like
Wait,
like
okay.
talk to?
Ramen noodles.
Who? Oh my god! And like, okay, dude. First of all, no.
Ramen noodles.
I dated him for like 2 months, like my freshman year.
Who's Ramen Noodles?
Dated,
Adrian Ramen
as in like our moms
Ramen
would
Pat-
drive us to go
You
ice
did?
for like 2 months. I was not
I'm
dating.
sorry. I just had a.
Mr.
And then,
Real
yeah, that apparently turned me off to boyfriends for a very long time. I'm just
Yikes.
kidding. That like didn't go badly or anything. It was just like,
Yeah, that doesn't really count. You're young.
yeah, that doesn't count. And then I like
Wow.
dated one guy in college towards the end, like after my parents took me out of school actually. So it was like long distance, and I was like not doing well at the time,
Yeah.
so that went poorly, obviously. And it wasn't like,
Did you always end your relationships? Were you the one?
no.
Oh, it was always the other?
Well, okay, with that guy, like he could tell I was not coming back to USC. That was more like to do
Mutual.
with the drinking and like me being
Yeah.
in rehab and stuff. It was like that was fair. He should have gotten out
Yeah.
of that a long time ago.
Wait, really? I felt I gave you gave the aura, you gave off the vibe that you would be the one.
You would think, well, that's why I don't date people, because if I were like just dating kind of whoever and like didn't have like extremely kind of high standards with that, then I would be like the one breaking up with it. You know what I mean? But it's like if I'm invested, I'm invested. So with my last boyfriend, we're actually like, I went to Mexico with him for New Year's this year.
Yeah?
Like after
Wow.
we had broken up. Yeah. So
After you broken up.
yeah, we hadn't been broken up for a year. So we're
Oh,
still,
just as friends.
Not really.
Friends
It's
with benefits?
complicated. Not that.
You just keep
Not
digging.
that.
I just don't fucking
No, I
understand
don't- I
this
don't
at
mind-
all.
No, it's
Like,
very odd.
I'm so
Like,
confused.
Well, he like brought
Wait,
up.
oh my god, is it like Woody Allen? Like
does
that
that mean?
like the documentary with
I don't know.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I don't know what you're
Allen.
talking about.
Oh, you
Yeah.
don't know about how he dated like his he's like married to his like stepdaughter or some
How
shit.
is that
And-
related?
Yeah. What?
I was gonna say like they're like friends and then they're like still
Not that.
weird.
But well, he had like we had talked about like getting back together, and then he was like, "Fuck it." Well, because he moved. That's why we broke up.
oh
Yeah, he moved to California. So
classic
yeah, we
Asian.
didn't see each other for a year, and he came to visit Greensboro.
sorry.
And yeah, so that was really rough. But like we're on good terms now. Like we still talk. We see each other like when we can, and kind of like figuring that out and stuff. But yeah.
Well, I you know what I like this you. You're fun.
Thank
You're
you.
back to this honestly reminds me of like good high school vibes.
Yeah.
Like when the good times. You know,
Yeah.
like whenever like you don't everything's chill. Like you know
Minus
Yeah.
the polo and the Sperry's.
Thank God, dude.
yeah,
Oh my God.
that was
Oh
not your look.
I know. Dude, don't tell me about it, dude. I'm just so glad that I deviated from that. But we're gonna play this game really soon
Okay.
because he's gotta go in a
Excited.
little bit. I'm really excited for it. But before we play this game, I'm trying to see if there's any other topics. Anything that you guys want to talk
You
about?
don't have to rush anything because she can be in. After
Yeah,
school
there
care.
is after school care. All right,
But
well,
I
you
don't.
say
I don't
nothing.
want to force her to be there too long.
She could just
doesn't-
be there for like
she
10.
doesn't like it.
But she's, you know why she doesn't like it?
Why?
A specific someone.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
that's
she
what-
have a
She actually
bully?
told me about all of that.
I wouldn't classify as a bully. I wouldn't classify that as a bully. It's just like a. She's so mature for her age. You need to
Aw,
be her.
cute.
It's
How old
We
is
need to
she?
hang out more.
Dude,
Wait,
I'm
what?
down. How old is she?
She's 6.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like you would just fit in with all the homies, like our
Okay,
our
I'll
group
take
and
that,
shit.
I'll
Yeah,
take
yeah. Who do you hang out with here in Greensboro? You have your own little crew.
Yeah, I have my crew like from when I got sober. So like
that's
obviously
good.
we're very very
The
close.
rehab squad.
Yes, and then
Colt.
I still hang. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still hang out with Ben a lot and
love
like
Ben.
Malik and.
Oh, I need to hang
Dude,
out with him too.
Ben was in town for like a full week because he was like in between starting his new job and ending his old one, and
Oh,
we
yeah?
hung out like maybe 4 times that week, and I was like, damn, dude, I wish he lived here because I
Yeah.
got used to like see because I don't see him super often, but like at least once a month because he comes to Greensboro a good amount.
You know what I find strange about my relationship with Ben and his sister? like it's completely separate. Like
Yeah.
very
I
separate.
agree.
And almost even my relationship with Selena is also separate because I don't think they're dating anymore, but she was dating this
Yeah.
guy, Mitch, and then I became like buddy. I
Yeah.
Yeah, Lou loves him.
dude. I'm gonna go see him next month. But yeah, so like it's weird how that works. Like somehow you just like make independent relationship. Like even
Yeah.
with friend groups, like you'll have a friend group here, then you'll be in a friend group here.
Yeah.
And then whenever they collide, it's like fucking Timmy Turner and Jimmy Neutron Power Hour. You're just like, what is going on?
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna throw a for you sober
Yes.
party whenever we have our house, and you should definitely come. I think
Dude,
it'll be
I'm
fun. It's gonna be
down.
in
Yeah,
Greensboro.
for sure.
Any topics before we go to the game? I feel like
Nothing I
I
can
talked
think of.
about. I had so much while we were telling stories, but I kind of just like lost it because we just kept going. You know.
I know there are like so many stories.
Yeah,
that
because
go
I haven't
forever.
seen you in so long.
I
There's so much
know.
to catch up on. Anything happen that was just like out of pocket besides the sobriety stuff? Anything like really like major? Also with you, because I know your
I feel
story.
like I covered it
Yeah.
in the other podcast.
Dude, I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of shit. I've had.
This guy went through like some heavy depression, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, he went through some phases, dog. Some
Always.
highs and some lows, and
Yeah.
It's
but
cool.
that's everybody
yeah, definitely
though.
same. Yeah, like that's how it's been. It's been like extreme highs, extreme lows,
That's crazy.
shit like that. So I'm kind of leveling out a little more these days.
Do you guys think that if you guys were addicted to something, what would it be? And it doesn't have to be a actual tangible object. Like it can be a concept, a thing. Like I think I'm genuinely
Something that I am addicted to.
yeah, just anything. Like I know my problem is I'm addicted to talking, and I literally can't be alone. Like that too. Like I can, but like I prefer to be around people because I
Okay.
like talking, and I'm addicted to doing shit. Like to the point where I don't sleep that much, which sucks. Yeah, but go ahead.
You gotta skip me for a second.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
Are you addicted to anything? Like
this-
not substance wise,
Yeah.
or substance.
Well, yeah, that. It sounds like really nerdy, but I'm kind of addicted to like learning. Like I always have been. I've always been very into just like knowing
No,
shit.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
like
I'm
literally.
fucking with you, bro.
And I just like to know things. I just like to and I especially like to know things that like will never kind of be known. Like I know that sounds weird, but like open-ended things.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
actually just
learning
like
about.
that.
Yeah. and
Yeah,
it's-
I was looking at him because that's the shit that
yeah,
he's into,
because
bro.
it's like you never it like I don't know. There's just something about like tripping about that shit. And
So
like,
what's a topic specifically in that field where you really like diving into? Like,
It's so vast, bro.
dude, that's the best part.
That's
You'll
why I
never
love
run out of
TikTok
things
is
to
because
think
people
about.
will like
Yes.
give you such ideas. Like recently,
Yeah.
I've been watching this thing on TikTok about how people are disappearing or have always been disappearing in the national parks, and they want to
Oh,
like
what?
dig into
That's just
why.
crazy.
And they talk about like skinwalkers and how like they can sound like other people.
what the
Yeah.
fuck?
And people like are found in places where they couldn't reach. Like somebody would be dragged up into a tree like
Okay, so
400
the-
feet
Yeah.
in the air.
So these are like mysteries that you guys are into.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was
That-
abstract concepts.
Well, it's both
Well,
for
it
me.
can
That
go
kind of
beyond that.
it's
Okay.
kind of the same like vibe. So
Okay, I have this theory, and I've thought about it. I don't think, obviously, it might not be true, but I've always wondered, like, oh, what if, like, what if throughout our day-to-day routine, we have died many times, and every time we die, we're actually still just living on a different alternate path, and that in that one
I believe it.
linear
Yeah.
way, you're dead in that
Yeah.
one life, but the moment you die, you're.
But if
still
there's like an
living in a different-
infinite amount of universes, then that has to be true.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro. Also,
But I don't think we've died in this life. Like
yeah,
I think
because
this
we're
path
still
would
here.
end. Yeah.
I think we would just not know what's going
Yeah,
on
exactly.
in other areas. Of
It's
the
kind of
world.
like the Loki show. Like I thought about that, and I was just like, "Whoa, that's fucking." Are you into Marvel?
Not really. I'll like go see them with Ben, but I never really know what's going on.
Ben seems like the type.
Yeah.
So is there any? This is random because I talked about this with my cousin recently. Is there any scenario that you guys constantly think about in your head that hasn't happened, or like that you just? I'm not saying manifest. It's the other way, where you're like almost like, do you want to be prepared? Because I have one, and like I'll give you guys an example.
Yeah.
I constantly think about what I would do in a scenario where someone has me at gunpoint. in the head.
Really?
I always think about it, and I'm
Huh.
like, I'm thinking about like how would I handle that, and I feel like I'd be calm, but like
I don't know if I have scenarios like that.
this guy has been at gunpoint,
yeah,
so he
Oh
can't
my
even.
God.
Say,
I don't
do you
wanna
know
talk
that story?
about this,
Okay,
but-
never
No,
mind.
okay, no.
twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
What's the second one?
We'll talk about it.
I don't know that one. What the
I'll tell
fuck?
you. Yeah, you do. You probably just
missed a
forgot.
lot.
Okay, wait, hold up. Just. I remember.
It wasn't me, but I was
I remember.
in the group
Yeah.
that second time.
Dang, bro, that's fucking crazy, cuz.
Yeah, I don't think I have any like specific
Yeah.
scenarios about that. It's weird because most of my fears are like so big picture. It's
Like what? What's one of your biggest fears?
like a fear would be, I don't know, like just having regrets, like shit like that, or like just it's like all kind of
Abstract.
yeah. It's like getting to the end of your life and like having regrets, just shit like that. That's like I'm not scared of very many like tangible
Really?
things. It's more like I'm scared of being unhappy or like I'm scared of whatever,
Really?
like that type of shit. So that's more what I think about
Interesting.
of like if I ever ended
I'm
up
so the opposite.
really see
Like,
I
I-
gotta focus big picture.
I don't fear that stuff because I almost like. This is gonna sound cocky, but I almost feel like I'm not gonna have to worry about that shit.
See, I'm
That's
the
me personally.
opposite. So I'll think about, like you said with the gunpoint scenario, I'll think about like, okay, what if I ended up in like an unhappy marriage or like hated my life if I was like a mom or something like
Yeah,
that.
I
And I
think
think
about
about
things like
that
that.
stuff and I'm like, how would I
Really?
handle that? How would I like not get stuck? I think about not getting stuck
Wow,
because
we're
I'm
so
really
opposite.
bad at getting
That's
stuck. Like
crazy.
I have a lot of like, I'm a very fear-based person, but it's all big picture.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it all kind of becomes like a snowball once I think
Yeah.
about it. I'm like, oh
Facts.
God.
I almost wonder why I don't think about that. Because I don't. Like,
I don't think
genuinely
about
don't.
getting stuck, but I'll often play out like these scenarios
Yeah.
and like these pathways of life. Like, all right,
Yes.
have a kid, how will things go? And I'll like go
Exactly.
all the way to like when I'm old,
Whoa.
and I'll think about it.
Exactly.
And then the opposite.
Because we're in
Oh
our
my
20s,
God.
so it's like I
So
feel
you guys
like
are thinking about
you have
future
to,
a lot.
That's kind of
Yeah,
how I decided
I'm
that
all
I
about
don't want to
present.
have children. I think
I think
the
about
Never?
opposite
present.
pathway. I don't know. Like if it
I'm
happens,
torn.
I won't be.
Yeah.
I won't
Wait,
be upset
what?
about
you,
it.
You want kids?
I love kids, and if I had a kid,
You're
like
really
I would
good
love
with
it. But
kids.
I think I could live. It's kind of selfish, but I
You'd
could
probably
live
be
such
fine,
a
yeah.
dope life if I didn't have kids.
Well, you're
That's
gonna
what
be
I
my
think
God.
about.
But then
too.
again, if I have a kid, like it would still be a dope life. It would,
Yeah.
Either way.
it would just be
it
different.
could go either way.
You're gonna be the
yeah.
godfather of my kid, probably. So.
Yeah, there you go. You don't
Yeah.
need kids then.
Yeah. You want kids?
I think like on some core level, yes, probably. But I also that's a big fear of mine too. Of like
Define that.
you can fuck kids up so much.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
even when you're
facts.
doing your best. So it's like that, and like I have to get to the point where like I'm willing to be that selfless. So until I
That
can be
is
honest
true.
with myself about if I'm there, like I would, that's not in the realm of possibility for me.
The second aspect is definitely true. Now, the
Yeah.
first one, I have an argument against that with the fucking them up. Yes, you can fuck them up. Obviously, you can fuck any kid up. But what you have to understand is that only so much of it is environmental, and only
Yeah.
so much is innate. So, like, your job as a parent should be to give them the best environment to where they
Yeah.
can figure shit out. But with that being said, you can give them the most perfect environment and it can still be out of
They'll
your
be who
control.
they are,
They
yeah.
can still be a
I
fuck.
think it's more about knowledge, like teaching them, giving them the
Yeah.
tools that they have to live their lives.
Yeah, that's true. He's
and then
been a
it's
great
up to
father.
them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, see,
I gotta pee.
yeah, me too. So,
You wanna go? Yeah, everybody take a pee break.
together, me and you.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys go ahead.
Okay.
I'll wait. Might be waiting a while.
All right, y'all hold the conversation
I got
now.
a
Then.
strong bladder, so
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. See, I
I'm
don't.
going
I
strong.
could pee at
All
any
right, we're
given
gonna see if
time
you guys
ever.
can hold the combo.
But another weird thing, that reason that I don't want to have kids
Mm-hmm.
is like I truly believe that this planet doesn't have much life left.
That's
Like,
that's why I'm
Mars
like,
One mission and things like that are spooking me out because like why are they like
Yeah.
expediting all these?
I'm like, is it even fair for me to have kids
what I'm
just for them?
saying.
Because like, what? So I have somebody to die with in the apocalypse? Like that seems selfish. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But yeah, so I think about that a lot. And like with fucking them up, I mean, like I know every kid gets like kind of fucked up. But again, I think you've met my mom before, and she's
your
a
mom is
great mom, and she like would do anything for us and cares about us so much. But that has
Yeah, I
its
know where you're
negative,
going.
yeah.
Facts. Same.
And I'm the
exact
same way.
I
Like,
experienced that too.
yeah, like the older I get, the more I realize like I totally get why she's like that. So I would have to do a lot of like checking myself on
Yeah,
that before I could have
facts.
kids
That's what I'm
because I
saying.
know how that like can lead to like for instance for me it's hard to like trust myself on some like big decisions and stuff because she's been like a little bit of a helicopter mom in like a helpful, loving way, but that type of shit is where I'm like I would have to do some real like work on that to not have kind of the same result. But
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if I can trust myself enough to like really see that through, because kids are such a handful,
dude,
bro.
that's like the rest of your life, which is like cool, and I'm sure your mind changes, but that's why I'm like, I don't get people that are like our age or earlier or have like gotten married
Dude,
and had kids, but maybe it's like some people just really want that from the get-go, and like good for them, that's awesome, but I just like, that's not
I could
in
never
the near
have that
future
type
for
of
me.
like, it feels like a drone mindset.
Yeah,
like it's like programmed into you.
Exactly. I'm too like curious about just like what path I'm gonna be on, and like what do I even want. And I still like don't have that nailed down. Like I don't have answers to that. So obviously I shouldn't be like taking anything too seriously if I have no fucking clue, because that's how you end up stuck. And that comes back to the way I like will trip about that, you know.
Apologies for the beginning of this podcast if her face has been cut out with this, like a little bit. Like
That's fine. I'm cool.
there's moments where you'll stand.
Is it better?
No, you're good
here
now.
or
I
better
moved
there?
it. I moved it to where it won't at all now.
But also,
Okay, that's fine with me.
I remember
Yeah.
you made her
You're
shift.
still in it.
You made her shift
Yeah, you
over.
made
That
me
could have been
shift,
my
so
fault. I
that's
don't
on
honestly
you.
don't even remember what part. You're probably good. We'll see. I just remember I
see.
just checked now and I was like, it's like right here.
Oh my god.
And you'll still see it, but like yeah. So apologies. We're an hour in, but you know, hour half in.
It's
but
fine.
what were we talking about? What are you guys talking
We're
about?
still
Wait, go
talking
pee.
about
Go
kids.
pee.
Yeah, but don't you
Okay,
gotta go to the
okay,
bathroom?
true.
Yeah.
We were talking about children and not fucking them up.
Yeah.
And how much like discipline it would take to be like a good parent and catching the negative things that you could
Yeah.
do.
I feel like you guys are very similar in a sense of like, you guys worry about the same type of aspect of stuff.
Yeah, and she talked about how her mom is just like this super loving, like always wants to give you everything, and like that was literally my mom too, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like a great thing, because like it's the most amazing mother ever, but like it has a lot of negatives to it too.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's crazy seeing her in so long. Like it's been a while. When was the last time you saw her, bro? Like 7-8 years.
I don't have a distinct memory of the last time.
It's had to be high school or front bottoms.
No, it was past high school. I remember seeing her remember Baya's brother threw a party one time.
Baya's brother.
Oh, you weren't there. You were in
Philip?
college. Yeah.
Phil threw a party.
Or no, my fault. Phil's brother, Baya.
Phil's brother.
Yeah,
Baya
they
threw a
threw a
party?
party at their dad's house. She came. That might have been the last time I saw her. I'm
Oh
not
wow,
sure.
I don't remember that. I think I was in college.
Yeah, you were in college. You definitely weren't there.
That's crazy.
You would have been going wild if you were there.
Mm.
It was actually a really.
So when are
good
you
party.
taking her on a? No, look at his face.
But a funny thing about that party that I just remembered is, you remember how, like those water filter things that you have, like the jug that you stick in?
Yeah. He's talking about the last time he probably remembers seeing you.
I think it was at Philip's brother's party. Do you remember that house party?
I think
After high
all I
school.
remember from that is were you talking about the water dispenser
Yes,
thing
and he
that was
filled
like
it with-
jungle juice and that
Oh
shit?
my
Oh my
God.
god.
Wait, what? That's genius.
Dude, yeah, it was
That
so
was
smart. It was
hilarious.
like you
That's
just do
really
a
I
button.
love
Smart.
how you just like immediately knew that. I saw
Yeah,
your
'cause
face.
I
You were
heard-
like, oh shit.
See, yeah, that I remember.
That may
That's
have been the
hilarious.
last time we saw each other. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was probably like maybe my sophomore year or something like that. Sophomore of college, maybe freshman year of college.
I don't know.
Something
I'm
like
terrible
that.
with like timetables. So
I know, me too. But
With the kids thing, y'all are gonna be fine. Y'all will be fine. Would you guys ever adopt?
oh yeah, I've always wanted to adopt or at least foster.
Shout out to
kids.
Miss Jackson. She,
for real,
Aw.
dude, what
Yeah.
she's doing is hard.
she's
man.
got hella.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if they're temp or
They are. So the way
Yeah.
that she does it is like they just kind of hold on to kids, either for
Takes
parents who
care of
aren't
them.
ready or like just foster children. So they
That's so
always
hard.
end up leaving.
Damn. Yeah, I've always wanted to be a foster mom. That seems like
would you rather do that or would you rather have your own?
it's like I would like to
I
have
want
my
both.
own. Yeah, I would like both because everybody wants like a mini me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I would love a daughter that's like just like
Yeah.
me. She's gonna be like such a bitch. Like
Oh.
I can tell, dude. The karma's coming.
aren't
Like
that
any
bad.
kids I have, like
Yeah.
they're gonna be terrible at least for
Oh.
a while.
I know my kids will be too.
Yeah.
Really?
How I was as a kid, bro.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
this guy was a bully.
It's
He was
only
my
fair.
bully. He was my bully in elementary
Really?
school.
And
yeah.
things swap. Now he's my bully.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I have
Would
to
love
get
to see
payback,
that.
right? Yeah.
Gotta get that retribution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to adopt or foster too, and like kind of have a like little blended family like that.
Yeah.
Sounds really nice.
This is gonna sound so fucked, but if I adopted a kid, I want a black kid.
That's fair, I guess.
No, I
can't
want a
speak on
black
this.
kid because like, that's dope. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want another Asian. I can just make an Asian, bro. A white kid,
Fair
like,
enough.
yeah, they're alright.
Yeah, I know what you
They're
mean.
alright. You know, like, you know, with the kids thing. Do you guys have any names picked out already?
Yes.
I knew it.
People,
Girls usually.
people
Come
hate
on.
the names that I think of, so I'm always constantly changing it. But I want to name my son Paris. like after the
That's
dude.
pretty cool.
Son,
It's
I
like
think
the-
that's a pretty girl name.
Yeah.
It's after like the story of Achilles, the prince who shoots him in his heel. His
Oh.
parents.
Actually, that's pretty unique.
I feel like it's cooler
I can
as
see
a
both.
guy name.
It's cooler.
I don't
as
love
a
it
guy,
as
yeah.
a girl
Yeah, I
name
don't
because
either.
Paris Hilton, she's too famous. Nobody
Oh,
will love her.
yeah.
As a guy named Paris.
Yeah.
All right, what's your name?
One of them that I really would like to name a boy would be Beau, like spelled in the French way, because my middle name.
B-E-A-U?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
my middle name is Belle, which is French, so it's the masculine version.
Oh my
of
god,
that.
we're gonna do something similar. I'm doing a
Really?
female version of my name. So
What's-
Luna. It's gonna be Luna.
Oh, that's
yeah,
nice.
For a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
so
cool.
I really like that. That's the only one I've picked out hypothetically.
Really?
I might hate it if
I-
the time comes.
I
but-
really like this boy name, but I already know Lauren is like a for sure no
Mm-hmm.
because it has her name in it. It's Laurent, but it's
I
spelled
like
like
that.
Lauren with a T. Laurent.
Luna
Saint
and
Laurent?
Laurent.
Yeah, that's dude. I think that'd be fired.
That would
and
be
he'd
cool.
He'd
Maybe
be
she'll
cultured,
be-
bro. Like imagine
Oh, I
like,
bet he has to
like-
be with that name.
hey, what's up, Laurent? How you been? Cuz you know what I'm saying?
How
Like,
do y'all
that'd be
feel about
fire.
people naming their children after themselves? I feel like that's a huge ego
Well,
thing.
I'm naming Luna.
Mine-
But
after-
that's different.
Mine
like
I'm
a
only
Louis
doing
Oh, like a
Junior.
junior? Fuck no. I can't. I don't like my name enough.
I don't like the whole junior thing. I like my name and my middle name. So, and it's my
Sierra
grandma's name,
Yeah.
and she died before I met her.
That's different. What
So
y'all,
that's
what
where-
y'all are doing
yeah.
is cool, but I feel like a
I don't
dude
like
just
that.
wanting John Jr., John
Yeah,
the Third.
that's
Also, you
weird.
notice it's always guys. You
It's
can't
always
do it for
guys.
a girl.
It's always
so
guys.
fucked.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
I've
why I
ever
was
Girls
doing the
usually
Luna.
get the middle name or something like
I've
that.
seen a lot
but
of girls
yeah.
named after their grandmothers too.
That's nice if your grandma has like a cool name.
Dude, imagine naming
I
your
don't
Not
hear
like-
that so often.
Well, my grandma's name is like Betty, so I'm good on that. I think.
Really?
Yeah. Well, my living grandma.
That was like
yeah.
a fire name in like the 30s.
Yeah, dude,
40s,
like that
50s.
went hard back
When?
then, but not
What
for
year?
me today.
Smoking Betty.
What year was Gertrude cool? Cause like, why is that?
Dude,
was
it,
that
what like
And
the
Bertha.
30s? Bertha,
Bertha.
let's let that die.
Yeah, please, like those names. Come on now.
What about the name Dick? Like, you think that still exists? You think kids like
Like,
born
just
straight
today
up, or is it a
are
nickname?
still being
Who
named
names
that?
their kid Richard? Like I can't imagine like you just look at a baby and you're like Richard.
We know Richard.
Who's a Richard?
I don't want to give
know
my
Richard.
kid like just a basic name.
Yeah,
Because if
it's
you
pretty
give them a
cool.
cool
Same.
name but not too extravagant, you're already giving them an advantage in life.
Exactly.
I feel like.
And my
Achilles.
parents did well with that, I think.
Yeah.
We all have like pretty good names of like their unique. My mom named us all after soap opera characters except
Oh,
me.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was named
damn.
after the mountains.
She said,
so.
"Fuck you."
Yeah.
I just remembered
The
something.
Sierra
no, mine's
Canyon?
cooler. Mine's
Did you ever watch Smallville?
No.
Okay, never mind.
I used to fuck with that shit.
Lana's
heavy.
named after a character in Smallville.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she's gonna learn that when she grows up. The Lana, the Asian.
Oh.
the Asian girl
Oh,
in there.
that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
her name?
That's Lana.
That show's from so
Yep.
long ago.
It's
Yeah, that's
Lana,
an old-ass show.
Lana Lane or something, and her name is Lana Lan, so it's really close. Yeah.
oh, after Superman's.
Yeah, the love interest, the Asian girl.
Cute.
With, I just remembered as you brought that up. How is your little brother doing?
Which one?
Your closest little brother, not the. I didn't
Luke.
know you. I didn't know your youngest little brother.
They're
Yeah,
probably
true.
huge now, huh?
Dude, they
How is
are. They're
Luke?
like grown ass men. Luke is just like living his life, dude. He got
Yeah?
he got a girlfriend early on in college, and they've been
You guys
together
have
ever since.
all drastically different personalities.
Yeah, we do. Me and Luke are actually pretty similar. So, and Krista and Cole are more similar. I think me and
Really?
Cole look more alike, and Krista and Luke look more alike. But it kind of goes.
I loved that kid. I didn't really
Luke?
know him like that, but he was on the soccer team. And I was
Dude.
like, my son,
He
my
is
son.
so underrated because
Yeah,
like
he's
Cole's,
underrated.
Cole's
He
more
never talked to
outgoing
me.
and
I'd be
stuff.
like, "What's up, bro?"
'Cause
And
he was
you just
really,
look at me.
he was
walk
really
away.
like shy and awkward.
He was.
in high school, and then like his
why I liked him.
his junior or senior year, he suddenly had this like group of friends who not only like were his friends, but they're like obsessed with him, and they're like they think he's the coolest guy ever, and they're
Oh, yeah.
super cool.
Sometimes
That's how you need that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
and
need
he
that.
just like randomly found that, and I was so happy for him because he was always like kind of more of a loner, and like that
Did
was
it
his
help
comfort
him
thing.
like come out more?
Yeah, it definitely
the
did,
closet?
and he just kind of.
I'm sorry. Continue.
When
No,
I-
I'm sorry.
go
I
on.
just
Anyways,
I have a fucked up head. I just think of jokes all the time. I gotta do stand up at some
Yeah,
point. You know.
dude,
so.
you should.
I
I've
am.
always wanted to
I
do
am.
stand up.
Yeah, I actually have material written, but I won't say it on here because I don't want to ruin it. But
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
you can't
I-
waste it on
I'm
that.
excited.
starting
for
in
that day.
Greensboro. I'm starting
You
in
know I'm gonna
Greensboro.
be dying regardless
Yeah,
of
let
if you're
me
bombing
go.
it or not.
I'm gonna do my first like week of shows or like of open mics without anyone I know, and then after that I'll invite people. I want to make sure
Okay,
I
let me
get
come
some
after
reps in.
that.
Yeah,
So
I got
can't
you
come
guys.
to the first one.
No. Well, actually, you might have to. I need one person to record me.
I'll be there.
Okay.
I need
Say
one
less.
person to record me the whole
Lauren,
time.
get the fuck out of here.
Dude, I couldn't
that's
take
the most
Lauren
intimidating
seriously.
thing.
If Lauren's in the crowd and I see her, I'm gonna make sure she sits in the back. Like I can't,
Yeah.
because
I'll
I
wear
know
a
she's gonna.
disguise, so
She's
you
gonna
won't even know it's me.
Yeah.
She's gonna laugh at a lot of things I say, and I don't
Yeah.
want that sympathy laugh. Like I want
Yeah.
that real.
It won't
shit.
be a sympathy laugh for me, bro. I'm just
I
gonna
know,
be dying.
I know,
That'd be
bro.
hilarious.
I got some good ass material, bro. Honestly,
I'll just
So-
I
start
bet
bullying
you'd
people in
be
the
good at
crowd.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
you better fucking laugh, bro.
Thank you. I have this problem with myself. It's a good problem, but it can be a problem. Is that I love doing so many new things, but I'd
Yeah.
never follow through with all.
That's what I was gonna
That-
say
I
when
do
you
that shit
asked
all the
about the
time.
All the
addiction
time.
thing. But
I'm
we
bad
forgot.
about it.
I'm addicted to that.
I
yeah.
love. I like to do things to a point where I get pretty good at it, and then I move on.
And then
Well,
I'm-
music producing.
that's
I feel like
that's
that's
the
the
one
only
thing
thing
that
that
I
you-
did stick with.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like you have like a healthy sense of like curiosity. Like that's how I've always been. If you
Yes.
want to
I'm so
like do
curious.
all the things, you want to know all the things. You can't really like. There are some people who are just such specialized experts in specific stuff,
And they're okay
like
with it.
that's their vibe.
Yeah.
And then there are people on the opposite end of the spectrum that are
Yeah.
like, I will never like
I'm on the
settle
spectrum.
on one thing.
You're right. I am.
But that's how I am for sure. So, and it's a lot more like, I don't know, it's more, that's what I mean by addicted to learning. It's like
Yeah.
that type of shit of, I
Yeah.
can never just like be chill with not, or just like
I just-
stopping at one type of thing.
There's just such a thrive of like accomplishing something new. You're like,
Yeah.
I've never done this, and I'm fucking good at it.
But
Yeah.
I'm like somewhat of a perfectionist, so I
I'm
have to
not.
get good at whatever I'm doing
Yeah.
for
I'm
the,
not.
for the
Which is
time being, at
frustrating,
least.
yeah.
You are too.
I'm like
You guys
that
are similar.
too.
I'm not like
That's
that.
why I like leave shit behind sometimes.
That's why I
'cause I'm
stay
like,
away
I'm
from
over
video
it.
games. I don't play video games because when I play something new and I'm not good at it, like
Yeah,
it's
that shit
over.
pisses me
I
off.
gotta
Yeah.
get good at it.
Honestly, fuck FIFA because I'm addicted to that shit. That shit, if FIFA never existed, I would be so much more accomplished. I'd be on the moon
Yeah.
already. Like honestly, I play FIFA like every night. It's kind of bad. Yeah, I don't know where we're going with this. Are you guys ready for the game? I guess.
Sure, yeah.
All right. I wish I had background music. I should have downloaded
I'm
this.
not
Wait, what is
excited
this?
to.
This is the one. This is for the podcast with my sister, I think.
I love
Oh my
this.
god.
All right. Nah,
Don't
we're
worry.
gonna.
Are we
just
falling in love?
Sounds like that, doesn't it? Dude, I'm excited for tonight. I'm really excited for today.
I'm
We're,
excited too.
We're taking my girlfriend, our friend Marlon, and then her friends. We're all going around one, and we're also going. Like surprisingly, it's Marlon's birthday. He didn't even fucking say it earlier, so we're definitely gonna eat for that.
It's like a double birthday.
I don't know if Jenna's coming. She has her issues, mental stuff, and like I don't know where she's at in that. And like that's the thing about college. I feel like nowadays, it's so more mental illness is so big, and.
I think it's because people are more comfortable with talking about it, for one. But
Yes.
two, also just the advancement of technology. and
Oh
shit.
yeah, like we're fucked.
I was gonna say, I personally, and this is kind of a fucked up way of thinking about it, but I agree with the second one, the technology. I think that that's definitely social media, all that shit plays a big role. I also think it's a problem that happens with societies that are too advanced in terms of like they don't have other problems to worry
You're
about.
just
'Cause
discontent,
think about
and you've got
yeah. Think about people who are struggling. They don't have time to even
To
think
be
about
depre-
mental
yeah.
illness. So I think it sucks, but it's a problem that happens to show that your society is doing well because we don't
Yeah.
have other problems that we're worried. We're not worried about getting food. We're worried about like
how,
depression, like
how
actual.
we feel, yeah, which is like a luxury, and it's like definitely on a spectrum of like how
Yeah.
bad, like there are different mental illnesses that are like really significantly like
Yeah.
impacting your life. That's one thing, but the kind of like moderate, like depression, on it, the way I think it's like a good problem to have
Yeah.
for me. Like,
Facts. But I think
glad
with like our type of civilization or like anything that's advanced is there's like a level of like gratitude or appreciation that we don't have
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, America.
because
Yes.
we don't really have to do much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Americans that are American have that. Where if you're a first gen and you're coming
Yeah.
from another, you
But
appreciate America the most.
Even then, it's
Like
one
us.
thing to know that your parents made sacrifices for you. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's dope. But like for us, when you've seen it or whatever, you hear it
Yeah.
all over, and you know like the
real troubles.
magnitude of it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's a different type of
And-
like it changes you mentally.
It's gonna happen naturally for our kids because
Yeah, absolutely.
there's no way my kid will understand my
I mean,
dad's
but like she
troubles.
said,
Yeah.
it's not a bad problem to have.
No, I mean it's a problem.
it's a problem, and
Yeah.
it's definitely
Do you
not
guys-
great, but
Do you
But
guys
it's not the
battle
worst problem.
anything openly? Like I know
Oh,
you have
yeah.
your stents. You have depressive states. I know
Always,
that,
bro.
I know that you do. He has a problem, and as his best friend, I can say this. He has a problem with asking or talking to people when he's in his.
that's
I
my
think-
go-to isolation.
He doesn't talk to anybody.
Actually, for me, it's more so I don't like to talk to people close to me. Like I can't go to you about it, and it's not because I don't trust you or anything. Obviously, you're my best friend.
Yeah.
I just don't want you to worry about me.
I
You
know,
have so
it.
much awesome shit going on. I need you to focus on yourself, bro.
No, but see, you're thinking about it in too selfless because and this is what I was gonna say. I know I don't have any mental problems. I know that, and I know it's cocky to say that, but I have that luxury of being blessed with a great family, being blessed with friends, being blessed with all this shit going on. That at certain points I like to help and talk.
Yeah,
but
if I ever really need help, need it, I'll definitely come to you.
Yeah.
I remember there was one time that you needed money, and I was in college or some shit. That was like the only time you ever borrowed money from me, and I felt so good.
I did?
Yeah, it was like $500.
Damn,
something.
I
And
feel
you paid it
bad
back.
that I don't even remember that.
But you paid it back. It was cool. Like, but yeah, do you have any?
Yeah,
Other than the
definitely. Definitely depression and anxiety, and I had a bad bout with like panic attacks. Like for a long.
Really?
It was like
Lauren had that.
it was like constant, and it was horrible for a while, and then
Wow.
COVID happened, and then it like suddenly got better. I don't know what happened there, but yeah. So all of that, and like that's why part of the
Thanks,
drinking
COVID.
like exacerbated like all of that and made it so much worse. So like lately, and in the past few years, it hasn't been as bad. It'll come up.
So you like Chinese people because they brought it here, right? Like
Oh
you're
my
like,
god. Well,
I'm just
yes
like-
to
I'm
the
like, keep
first
going.
part, not to the second part.
Yeah, but wow.
But
Okay,
yeah.
so you were battling. Were you on any medication?
No, that's the thing. I really dislike medication.
I hate
can't
medication.
like
I do too.
because at this point, if I'm like sober, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
I don't want anything like affecting my state of mind
Yeah.
because it just leaves me very unsettled. So I would just rather not. And if there's a point where I need that,
You are
like
rude.
that's one thing. Yeah, but it's like as long as I can manage it myself reasonably, then like I'm not into it at all. Like I would
Wow,
just
we have the
rather
whole
not.
cast here. We have
Yeah.
Fez.
Yeah,
You have
I'm
Root.
Fez.
Yeah, dude, you're Fez, bro.
All right, Nate.
Nah, I gotta be. I want to be Ashtray, but I can't.
But my
I'm not
thing
good
with
enough.
my thing with medications is like over time they literally change like your
Yes.
Yeah,
oh
and
my
I
god.
just don't
your
fuck
neural
with it, yeah.
structure.
Have you guys ever been prescribed any?
Oh hell yeah, they always try to give me that shit.
Really? Which ones? You know?
I did Zoloft for like
Zoloft. Interesting.
like
I know
a
that
month
one.
or
well,
two, and like that
Used to
shit
date someone
sucked. It
that was on
just
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't-
It just did not work at all
know
for
you
me,
don't.
and I luckily just like stopped taking it and like didn't
Yeah.
have any side effects.
Wow.
And then after
for
that,
you.
like anytime that's like come up, it's like just a no for me.
The thing about drugs, specifically antidepressant and opioids, is it's so per person basis
Yeah.
that if you miss the mark, they could really
That
get
shit's
addicted to the other one.
Yeah.
Like, if you give someone Xanax where they should have gotten Lexapro or something, that will fuck them up.
But like
yeah, like for life.
even
yeah.
if it helps you, like this might just be my opinion, but even if it helps you, I feel like you're always gonna now be dependent on that
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
feel normal or whatever.
I think it's only good for people who are in the extreme cases.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Where it
agree-
actually
I can
impacts
agree
your
with
life
that.
and like you can ruin it if you don't take it.
Yeah, like I think if people like really need that to function, that's totally fine. If
Yeah.
if they're dependent on that because
Yeah.
like that changes their quality of life. And I
Yeah.
think so it's like if you can
Lauren's
avoid
on
it,
some.
I would recommend doing
Yeah.
that for me personally. But if you like can't avoid it, like cool, that's fine. You need what you need.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've tried to stay on the other side of that just because I don't know.
They
personal
had me on
preference.
they prescribed me to Dramamine, which is is it
Sweet.
no, not Dramamine, sorry. That's a fucking normal pill drug. What is it called? Man, it was so long ago that I don't even remember.
Was it that
this.
sleep medication?
This is when I was dating my ex. Yeah. It's so I have a problem with sleep. I have insomnia,
Same,
like
bro.
clinical, like insomnia. I think they leveled me at a 5 out of a 10. Where if you get into 7 or 8, you have to go to an actual like sleep doctor. So I'm like not there yet, but I'm bad enough. And so they prescribed me to this. It's an antidepressant, but anti-anxiety pill, but it's made for sleep. And I took it and I hated it. I changed. I was like, fuck this, bro. Why the fuck are people taking this? And then when I talked to my doctor about it, lovely lady, it was in Duke Hospital. I talked to her about it, and she prescribed me on a lesser dose. I was like, "What? You just switch me, bro."
Yeah.
But doesn't your body have to adjust sometimes? So
Yes,
like
I
for
took
the
it
first
for a
few
week or
weeks,
two.
you might feel weird.
You're probably
and then you
right, but
level
fuck
out.
that.
Yeah,
Right.
it's hard to like wait it out because if you're taking that, you probably are already like struggling.
And
to
then
some
if you don't
extent,
have
and
it,
gotta
you
wait
won't
it
even
out.
be able to sleep even worse without it. I feel
Dude,
like.
I am I feel so bad for Lauren. I am the worst person to sleep with. In terms of, I don't mess up your sleep, but I can't sleep with
Yeah.
if you move. If you move, I can't sleep. If you
Really?
make a noise,
I'm like fucked. Unless I'm super tired or I'm drunk. Like,
Yeah.
and my sleeping environment has to be perfect. My
I've
pillow
never
has to be
noticed
cold.
this.
Really?
All the times we slept together. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, I used to be better. It really developed in college.
Maybe it's because most of those times we are drunk
fucked up.
and we just go right to
We've
sleep.
slept together
cuddle.
and like nearly cuddled.
Oh,
one
I
time.
bet.
I have
Yeah.
the funniest Snapchats of us.
There. Okay. Well, before we get to the game, there was this one time my graduation party at UNCW, and he came to that, and
Oh God.
yeah, this whole thing
You
is
tell
fucking
everyone
crazy.
this story.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. So Zoran came, and we got an Airbnb in the middle of downtown Wilmington, and there was a bunch of shit going on. Like Nina got hit or something. Like there was like a bunch of shit, right?
By some dude in a club.
I blacked out because my godbrother was there. He started buying us fucking Patron shots, and literally from the moment that I got to so we pre-gamed. We played these
Hard.
fucking stupid ass games that I suck at, and I hate them for making us play those because I'm so bad at it.
No, this game was so unfair that I was literally doing the best the whole time, but then I still end up losing
Because
because I
someone
get
fucks you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
okay,
like
one of
quarters, but with a ping pong ball into a cup.
What's it called? Like
I don't
slam
know.
ball
I
or
know
some
quarters.
bullshit?
Quarters is just you try to smack a quarter into a cup. But so I was getting fucked up because you have to drink the community cup if you get fucked, and I have to, and everybody pours their drink in it, right? So once we got to the bar, I already blacked out, and from there I don't remember anything, and then I remember waking up to you like. I woke up and I felt someone in my bed. And I was like, "Oh, please, tell me I didn't do anything with anyone." I rolled over and I was Zoran's big ass
you're
nose,
like,
and
"Oh."
I was like, "Thank God it's your nose, bro." And
Wild
then
night, man.
I look at my phone and there's fucking like 7 voicemails from Zoran, and it's
my
and I'm listening to this shit, bro. It's like, Loon, where the fuck are you?
And I never
Fuck
get
you.
angry
Yeah,
and
he
violent.
never. He never. She's like, yo, fuck you, bro. Where the fuck is the Airbnb? How the fuck am I supposed
Oh
to
my
know?
God,
You
you
said that you were
left
gonna
his
fuck away
ass.
from me.
All right, but you got to hear my side of the story.
Yeah. I left you, bro. I know. It's
Loon
my
leaves-
fault. It's my
Loon
fault.
randomly walks out of the club,
I
or
just
bar, or
left.
whatever,
Everyone.
Facts.
and he's
I
like,
used to do
"Yo,
that
I'm
shit.
I'm getting an Uber. Come out." And I'm like, "Nah, I want to stay." And he's like, "No, come out." So I'm like, "All right, fuck." I go out there.
I'm
He's
gone.
he's
Gone with the
gone.
wind.
My phone is on
He gave you
1%.
2
He's
seconds
never been
to
in
get out.
Wilmington.
My phone is on 1%.
Really?
I don't even know what club I walked out of because I'm fucked up. So now I'm over here trying to get this
1%.
man. It lasted for like a good
Yeah, you know how
hour,
your phone
bro.
does that?
Oh my
yeah.
That was
God.
clutch. But yeah, so I was really angry, really drunk.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because I could have stayed in there with everyone else.
There's like
Yeah,
cop
but
noises
not
in the
been
back of
lost.
the voicemail too.
But I feel
Oh my
terrible
God.
about that. I hate that.
Nah,
that
honestly, it
happened.
was my fault, bro.
No.
Oh, God.
I mean, just the way I reacted, that's not your fault.
You're fucked up, bro. Zorn is the funniest person to drink with because he has a whole nother personality. Like a whole nother person comes out where like I've never met this person except for when you're drunk, bro. Like you're so polar opposite with your drunk self.
It's weird.
Not in a bad
It's really
way.
weird.
It's just very different. I'll probably see it
I
tonight.
wish I could be drunk me all the time.
See, you say that, but I like you as you are. I like doses of drunk you. If you were like
Yeah,
that
that's
too
fair.
much, it would be like 2 people that are super outgoing that's gonna battle each other for attention.
Yeah,
I
y'all would
like the
clash.
attention.
Yeah,
Attention.
we have a good like.
I need the
Yeah,
attention.
that's how I end up with friends that are very extroverted because I'm the same way. I want to fly under the radar.
Yeah,
and
you
let
guys are
somebody else
actually
take the
very
spotlight.
similar personality
Yeah.
wise. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's why we got along in high school.
Yeah. And the front bottoms.
Yeah.
Shout out to the front bottoms.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun,
I still listen to all their
dun,
old music,
dun,
but
Me too.
not any of the
dun,
newer stuff.
dun, dun,
Yeah, I
dun.
could take or leave some of the newer stuff. It's like I'll always listen because I'm loyal, but
You know that one song that like really like I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? But like
Which
like
one?
in a good way was the one where it's like I'm dreaming of beating my father with a baseball
That
bat.
was good.
And I was just like, what the fuck am I
good.
Is that
listening
one
to?
called like Father? or
It's
something?
either Father
Yeah.
or Rhode Island. I
Yeah,
love
it's
Rhode
one of
Island.
those.
Remember when we tried to get them to play Rhode Island and they wouldn't do
we
it?
tried to get them to play Mountain.
Mountain.
He was like, "What song should I play?" Me and Loon got the entire crowd to chant Mountain.
dude, yeah.
We
And
almost, I almost got kicked
and
out.
they don't play it though.
Y'all remember that? My fake ID.
Oh, you
I
were
almost got kicked
there.
out.
Yeah,
I forgot that you were there.
I
Oh,
don't
fuck.
remember a lot of that, but
You
I
brought your
wasn't
cousin,
that
right?
fucked up. Yeah, it was with my cousin. But no, okay, so
Wow,
I
I
saw.
forgot
Trying to hit
all
on it, I
about
remember
that.
that.
Yeah,
Crazy.
because we like ran into like y'all
Yeah.
didn't even tell me y'all were gonna be there, and we
Yeah,
just like
we just-
roll
I was
up
like,
and
what
we're
the
like,
fuck?
Do you guys remember
I
that we
push y'all
sat in
on.
Loon's car and drink?
We started
Yeah.
drinking. What was it like? Rolling Rock or whatever.
I don't
Just
know.
who
fucking-
knows, dude?
Dude, that
But
was
no,
so
I
funny.
saw them in Philadelphia for the
What?
Champagne Jam. This was right before COVID happened, right?
Oh wow.
And so I kind of just be like doing whatever. And so we go up to the top, and I was like, I'm gonna see if anybody stops me if I go to like the very edge of the top. And there was like this little group of a few people, and I like went past them, and we're like right looking at the stage.
Right.
And so this older guy next to me at some point is like, oh, like, what's your favorite song by them? And I start talking to him or whatever. And then he goes, that's my son. And I was like, who? And he was like, Matt, the drummer.
Oh, wow.
And then he starts telling me like about their personal lives. And like this is the dad who like they started in his basement. So we're just like, and he's like taking videos of us like singing the songs and stuff, and it like made my life.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was
what
super
a great
cool.
meetup.
Man, you should have got him to introduce you.
Dude, I know, because they were like, we like went past them, so it was like their families, and they were probably like, who the fuck are these people? And it was just me and my ex there, so but they were just like cool with it. And Matt's brother, who used to be in the band, was there too.
Whoa.
So it was just like cool as fuck. I
Dude,
was like,
what are the odds of that? Would that be the coolest like celebrity you've met, or like not a celebrity but like person
that would be like personally the coolest
connection
to me, because it meant a lot. Like I love them, and it meant a lot to me. And then probably I have some other stories of like famous people I've met or whatever. Like one of them, Ray Swimmer did our homecoming concert.
Really?
My freshman year.
And you met him?
Yeah, because we were at this bar afterwards.
Yeah, you're right.
We were at this bar afterwards, and the bouncer I had a class with, and he was like, that night he was one of the ones standing on the bar.
Yeah.
So at some point he like throws me up there on the bar, and they're like dancing on the bar, like drinking champagne and all that shit. So there's that one, and like a couple others.
Cool.
A lot of people came to. Oh, do you remember Chitty Bang?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that shit? He performed for a frat, like,
Nice.
some frat thing at our school, which, like, he wasn't even, like, super relevant at that point.
Yeah.
And then, so we were on the stage at some point because we were friends with, like, the frat guys that were, like, throwing it or whatever.
Yeah.
We were on the stage with him, and afterwards went on his tour bus and went downtown with, like, them and shit. So that's not, like,
crazy.
huge celebrity, but it was, like, fun.
Have you met anyone?
You have a crazy one with Tusi, though.
That was the weirdest experience. You know who Tusi is?
No.
He's a rapper from Atlanta.
He's a big local rapper. Or he's from Raleigh.
He's pretty big now. I mean,
he's huge.
Yeah, he's like millions.
He's from
See, I don't listen to, like, rap music that much.
I don't
so
either
I'm not super in the loop.
But I'm going to was it Miami? Yeah, it was Miami. Yeah, so we're flying to Miami. It's me. He's flying separate, so it's me, my cousin Michelle, and my sister. Yeah, because Lauren was in New York. She's flying. Okay, yeah, that's right. So we're in RDU, and I'm walking to the airport from the parking lot. Have you've been to RDU, right?
Yeah.
So you park a car and then you walk straight to the airport.
Yeah.
I'm walking, and then I have my camera because I'm vlogging. So I'm vlogging, and then this dude's like, hey, yo, you filming? Like, you filming me? And I was like, nah, bro, what's up? And he was just like, oh man, you want me to get in the video? And I was just like, nah, I'm not. I was already turned off at that point. I was like, nah. And he's like, oh, and it was just like that for a little bit, and then he goes, what kind of stuff you film? And like he's dripped out, bro. Like I'm talking about Gucci on Prada on fucking like an owl chain, fucking huge, right? God. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, to me, because it was like sweats and stuff, I just assumed he was just a black dude, you know, and his friend.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't wrong.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you are right. No, but little did I know he's a black celebrity.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But so he's like asking me, and I'm like, oh no, I do food vlogs, and he's like, oh, that's cool. You ever go to Atlanta? I was like, yeah, I love Atlanta. And he's just like, oh man, I'm from Atlanta. What's your Instagram? And he pulls it up, and he follows me. And then I didn't look up his Instagram at this point, right? I just thought, because he had a mask on too. This is like during COVID, so I was just like, oh, cool. All right, man. Hey, I'll see you in there, or I'll see you sometime, and I'll hit you up. I said that, and then I walk in. I go to the bathroom as I'm peeing on the urinal, Vivid, you know, pulling out my phone, and I check, and I see a verified mark. So I was like, oh, he's got some clout. I click in, and he's got 1.3 million, and I'm like,
you didn't even want him in the video.
I know. It said Tusi, and I texted Zoran. I was like, yo, bro, I just met Tusi. And then, you know, this is so funny and cringe, but I knew that they were going to Atlanta, so I purposely walked on that side of the airport, and I was like, oh, what's up? I planned that shit. I was like, oh, what's up, man? How you doing? And I was just like, I didn't realize you were from Raleigh. And he was like, yeah, I got family here. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna hit you up next time in Atlanta. He's like, all right, bet. But he a fake one because he unfollowed me. So,
no.
yeah. The coolest person I have following me forever will be Gordon Ramsay. And
really?
Yeah. I'm really happy about that one.
Dude.
And Ken Jeong, because I met him. He was a great guy.
Oh yeah, I
and
saw
on TV.
that. I
He
saw
was
that.
amazing, like amazing guy. From here, from Greensboro. So.
Yeah, I watched The Hangover the other day actually.
Yeah,
And I was like,
wow.
Wait, then just
Yeah, it's literally so cool. I hope I
seems
get to
really
do
cool.
another project with him. That's another thing I want to get into is acting. At some point.
Oh yeah,
someday.
I can see that.
That's
I
lit.
can see that.
Acting's hard. I feel like comedy is easier for me because I don't really care. But acting, you actually have to like really be good at it,
Yeah.
and that's the hard part. And
And you have to take it seriously. I feel like you
Yeah.
just be laughing your ass off.
yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really hard. Could you act?
Hell no.
All right,
Hell
could you?
no.
Absolutely. Well,
I have
maybe.
Okay.
I think I just feel I'm an Aquarius, so like I feel embarrassed by
You're an
certain
Aquarius.
things, and I feel
You
like
do.
having to act in front of people, like I don't think that's just
I wouldn't
too
like
much out
that
of my
aspect of it. Like
I
I
feel
feel like
like-
you have to be somewhat extroverted to like enjoy that. I feel like I could do it if I wanted to, but how good would I be?
I feel like you bring out the introvert in me, like the let's chill, and then I bring out the let's the fucking go, bruh. Let's fucking go, bruh. All right, you guys ready
Yeah,
for this
it's good
game?
balance. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so let me explain to you guys how this is gonna work. You already kind of know. I'm gonna explain to you. No, don't call me. All right. I got a call in the middle of the podcast. I hate that. Let me make sure the cameras are all rolling. Does anybody need a break, by the way, before we eat shit?
I think.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
All right, go pee.
I could still hold it for like another hour, but
Yeah, it's still recording.
that would be awesome.
Hey, after this podcast, I want you to stick around for a quick second.
Okay.
Well, if we can get a picture, that'd be great. But
Yeah.
also, I want to talk to you about. Do you have a travel card? Let's talk about it on the podcast. Let's fuck it. We're back.
Like what? A credit card?
Yes, for travel.
No, dude, I'm
Girl.
fucked. I need to get one. I need your help. Help
Girl,
me.
I can give you all the knowledge.
Okay.
You came at the perfect time. Like I literally wish I was in your spot because I already committed to this one, which is the second best. Like it's the second best, but luckily I talked to my family about it and it's actually smart of me to sign up for the other one too. So I'm going to have
Okay,
both.
okay.
I'm going to have the best and the second best. I'm going to tell you after the podcast because I don't want to bore everybody. But it's like you can get with what you're doing, you can literally get so much back. Have you ever been to a airport lounge?
No, but I'm down. Sounds bougie.
Girl.
I'm into it.
Dude, it is so bougie. He's never been. When we go to Europe, he's going to be like, fuck. Like, I'm addicted to that shit, dude.
That sounds nice because
Oh my
I don't
God.
really fuck with airports
I-
that much.
I purposely go early now. That's crazy. I used to be like, like I don't want to wake up,
Yeah.
you know. But now,
like,
the only bad thing is Raleigh doesn't have one in the network.
Yeah.
Charlotte has one, and then like when you go to other places, especially abroad, they have like the
bet.
nicest. And don't worry about food anymore. It's all unlimited food.
Okay.
It's all unlimited. Well, you don't drink, but drinks and water and stuff like
Yeah, I'll
like
take
juices
some water.
and
I'm
shit.
always stressed in the airport because I feel like I'll never have enough water, and I can't drink a lot of water because
Girl.
then I'm like, I'm gonna have to pee a million
Yeah,
times.
that part
So
is still.
every airport day, I'm like severely dehydrated, and I can feel it. I'm taking like one sip of water so I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
annoy the person next to me, like having to go to the
Dude,
bathroom.
all right. So the two cards, and since we're filming, I'll just
Mm-hmm.
mention them. I'll tell you about. There's the third card. I don't even bring up because it's honestly you're paying for shit that you don't even need, and
Yeah.
it's for like people who want to say that they have the card. It's called the Amex Platinum.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that card. The two cards you want to be looking at is the Chase Reserve, which is the one I got, and then the best one who's just came out, and I'm like, fuck, this is such a
Yeah.
good deal. Is the Capital One Venture X because
Mm-hmm.
it gives you what the Chase gives you, and it's cheaper, and it gives you more, and you can add people, which is for
Oh,
free, which
okay.
is like crazy. But anyways, so with these travel cards, I have a whole like rundown of all the perks because I've been doing it for myself, so I'll show you that later. But the one thing, the lounge access, and this is great that you're here because I'm about to tell you about this. You've never been to an airport lounge, right, Zoran?
Nope.
Son, when we go to fucking Europe, bro, you're literally like, I feel like you're so low maintenance that you're gonna be like, oh, this is great, but like people like
Be
me,
blackout on the plane, bro.
I was like, oh my god, this is a lifestyle I didn't even know I would
Yeah.
live. And I stand out like a sore thumb because all these people are like business suits and shit, and I'm like over here like fucking baggy sweats and shit. I'm like, what's good, bro?
Yeah,
What's
that's
good? And so in these airport lounges, it's unlimited food, unlimited alcohol, unlimited drinks. You usually have beds that you can sleep in if you need.
Damn.
There's like seats, a bar, like people will like serve you and shit. It's so nice. So I purposely go to airports like early now, and I'll show you. You get access to all the lounges. Like
How
Oh,
early
that
are we
go
talking?
hard.
I go like, so you know how like well, in Europe we have to go early, like actually, because Europe it's hit or miss. Where in America you can kind of come like an hour earlier and be fine.
Yeah.
But
We pulling up like 20 minutes.
nah,
Yeah, at the
I'm
Greensboro
telling you, bro,
airport, that's what I do.
I'm telling you, besides RDU and like Greensboro, they don't have lounges. Charlotte has it's the mid lounge. The rest are like, especially abroad, is so beautiful. It's such an experience that you want to go early just to see what it's like, because everyone is different.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh,
Oh,
shit, like
yeah.
it's so fun. I'll show you all that later. I'll even show you pictures. But anyways, you guys ready for this game? All right, so we are gonna do a new segment. This game is called Answer or Eat. And so what I have here is I have a box.
Oh god.
What's in the box? What's in the
my
fucking
God.
box? Y'all know that movie with
I
Brad
haven't
Pitt?
seen it, yes.
Yeah. I haven't seen it either. It's great references.
I haven't either.
I don't want to like hold up. I want to like pull it up without opening it.
I was about to say, are you getting a sneak peek over there? Like, you
no,
gonna memorize where
it's
things
like,
are?
No.
I feel like
Okay,
it's better if
so-
I don't know.
It is better if you don't know. So there's a giant box here, right? And what I'm gonna have, I have 21 questions that you guys will pick numbers. You just pick like 1 to 21.
Is there 21 items in there?
And no. So this is the rule. So I'm gonna ask you this question based off of whatever number you picked, right? And you can answer it. You could choose to answer it live on the podcast, and you're safe. Or if you don't want to answer it, you got to eat something. And in this, I have, I think, 11 items that are on lists that I did research that are the most hated foods in the world. And some of them are surprisingly most hated because I actually enjoy some of them. Some are like really weird. So it's hit or miss. Like you just reach your hand in, don't look, and then just pick something out, whatever you touch, right?
All right.
And then you don't have to eat it all, but you gotta at least try it, like a little whatever we feel is fair. So the rules is we'll stop whenever we're out of questions or whenever we're out of food.
Okay.
So there's 11 food, there's 21 questions. You guys sound good? Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
Who wants to go first? Rock, paper, scissors for it.
Oh hell. So whoever loses has to go first.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Pick a number, 1
right.
through 21.
1 through 21.
Yeah.
Let's go with 10.
1, 2, 3.
I'm a little
4,
nervous
5,
now.
Me
6.
too.
I wasn't
I'm nervous about the
before.
questions and the food.
I'm
He's
glad.
gonna put us on blast, dude. I
Yeah,
can
I
feel
feel like
it.
I'm about to get flamed over here.
Yeah.
All right. So what is the meanest you've ever been to someone who didn't deserve it, and who was it?
Oh, that's not bad.
That one isn't terrible.
But I used to be really mean at one point. So, what was the meanest I've ever been to someone for no reason?
That didn't deserve it.
Probably, I'm not gonna lie, my 6th grade science teacher, Mr. Hill, bro, I'm so sorry. He was blind in one eye and deaf in the other.
Oh.
And I would just every day I would just come up with a even more heinous prank just
Oh my
just
God.
had to one up myself every day, and I
You
would
don't
just
feel like-
fuck with this
Dude, he was
man.
an easy target.
You don't
That
feel like-
sucked.
He was so nice and so
Oh.
chill and calm.
You don't feel like Miss Jackson didn't deserve the phone in the roof?
But that wasn't like mean.
Made her cry.
God. She cried.
No, that
Oh,
one
no.
didn't make her cry.
Oh, which
A
one made her
different
cry?
one.
A different.
A different one made her
All the
cry.
time. she
Calling
made
her
cry.
PMS Godzilla one time.
No. Did she deserve that though?
There's no way that she
She totally was PMSing, like
Oh
for
my
sure,
God, dude.
confirmed, but no,
who
not
confirmed
confirmed.
that.
Not confirmed.
Pick a
If I'm
number.
I'm sorry,
I
Miss
doubt she
Jackson.
confirmed that.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
I wasn't for real.
1 to 21, and you can't pick 10. Wait, don't look at my.
I can't
Alright.
read. I'm
Alright,
blind.
cool.
7.
Yeah, I
7.
can't. I can't read that, bro. I'm
All right.
looking at it.
9, 8, 7. All right, so it's right
You would
here.
pick 7. Hope that's the worst one.
Okay, thanks. No, it's gonna be a bad one.
I'm gonna get the box out just in case.
Oh,
I
Dude.
honestly like I didn't think you'd pick this one. Okay, who you have to say the name. Oh god. Who
Oh,
is
please
the
don't do me like
person
this.
you most regret having sex with?
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Do you want to eat?
yeah, I don't want to say a name because it's not like y'all
Yeah.
would know anyways.
All right. So wait. Okay. So
Because I didn't like do shit in high school, so you wouldn't know anybody that it was.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah. So,
you want to pick something out?
ugh. Yeah.
All right. So it's just a hand. Yeah.
Dude, if it's I'm
Oh,
not,
don't look.
I can't see. I can't see.
All right.
She
Whatever you. She's
This
feeling.
is like sus,
feeling
but
tense.
what is it? No, I love kombucha.
What the fuck?
This
dude?
is nasty,
I eat
yo.
that shit. I wish
Oh my
you got it.
I
God
love this
damn
shit.
it.
I have one of these at home that I was drinking yesterday. I win.
Keep the
You
whole
could
thing.
have
this
it, bro.
room.
I don't want that
Thank
shit.
you.
This
I
is
will
lucky.
gladly
This is
take this.
blasphemy. You guys probably plan.
There's an
Dude.
item in here that you're gonna like specific. I gotta
okay.
pee. Well, go ahead and try that and let the
Okay.
fans know.
All right, so the questions
great.
aren't as bad as I thought they were about
Some
to
of
be.
them will be.
Oh my god.
Are they worse than 7?
A few are.
Okay.
I mean, I would
I mean,
answer that one.
That question's not that bad. It's more just like
it's
it's like nobody that it would be would like watch.
I just
this.
hate how mean I used to be. So like now I feel so
You're
terrible
triggered,
about that
dude.
time. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to say their name just because like I mean I
Yeah.
don't care. I would tell y'all, but I don't want to
Yeah.
hurt their feelings.
I feel you. But yeah, I can't even like think of who that question would be. But yeah, y'all wouldn't know them. But yeah, I love kombucha, dude. This was a full win for me.
Somebody like hyped it up to me one time when I was at the
Same.
gym, and I was like, all right, I'm about to go buy some right now.
What
Went
flavor?
to the
It's
Harris
like
Teeter
all
next
three,
door.
right? What flavor is that?
Disgusting.
This one is Trilogy. Oh, this one is
Yeah.
Trilogy. I'm not sure exactly like what's in it, but this is one of my favorite ones. It's definitely like an acquired taste. But
Is it immediate like turn off if any?
I'm
girl
not an
drinks kombucha
acquired
to
taste
me?
type of person.
really?
If I have to like
That's fine.
continuously eat or drink
a bummer.
something to enjoy it, like no, hell no.
All right,
Okay.
I
pick a
want to
number.
enjoy it right off
That's
the bat.
fair.
1 through 21, not 7 or 10.
Let's go with a 1.
1.
Oh.
Okay.
Gotta be easy. It's probably the first
Um,
question.
Or that might be
if
the
you were to
worst.
fuck,
Off to a good start. Let's hear it.
Fuck.
if you were to fuck the person in front of you, what position would you do?
You're in front of him.
No. What's funny is when I told him this segment, I was like, yo, there's gonna be questions like that, and I brought
Okay,
this up and he was
great.
like, LOL, and then
and
so
it's that
Oh.
exact
and you
question.
picked it. So
That's why you made us sit here, because either one of us were
All right,
screwed.
I'm
Well,
gonna answer.
yeah.
I'm gonna answer for both of you.
So you are gonna answer.
Loon?
No.
Okay.
Hell yeah, I'm not eating shit in there.
Until you land on a
maybe
bad one.
maybe I'll like take one for the team later, but
Oh.
I want Sierra to maybe get through a few more of them.
Okay.
For
I'll get some of the
Loon?
bad ones.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like the cyclone. It's when you
fuck is
when
the
you pick the person up and
Uh-huh.
and you spin in a circle while you know.
Okay, so I'm like helicopter that dick.
Sierra's more
Oh my
like the
God.
cute wifey type, so like
Okay,
probably
that's
something more
okay.
basic.
How
Like,
about-
like missionary maybe,
Oh my god.
or like doggy style. I don't know. I don't want to say anything
I'm gonna
crazy.
be honest. I feel like she's not the missionary type.
Okay. We'll not go into that.
Okay.
But I
You might
guess
be.
I'll take that
You
as
Catholic?
a compliment.
All right. Well, good job. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
answering.
Yeah, thank you for that.
All right. 1 through
Could have
21.
been worse. Could have been worse.
Not 1, 7, or 10.
Let's go 12.
12. All right. So, what bridge are you glad that you burned, and who was it?
Oof. Damn, I don't want to put her on blast either.
You would like to eat?
I think y'all. No. I'll say it.
It's up to you if you want to know.
That's,
you wanna
that's
say
mean.
it?
Y'all know who. Y'all might
Yeah.
know who it is.
Do we?
It's easy assumption. No, I'm not eating that shit. But
Is it someone
Hey,
we
you
talked
got-
about
you got
earlier?
lucky.
it's. I won't say. Yeah, I know. So I'm go with that. But I won't say the name.
You got well. All right. Is that fair?
Mute it for 1 sec. I'll tell y'all the name.
We know it's about the podcast. I think you're gonna have to eat.
No. Okay, I'll say it, dude. Okay, but it's not in a mean way. My best friend in high school.
Oh.
Not because
Oh,
like.
shit.
I was gonna ask
anything-
you about
Who
that.
is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sammy.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sammy.
yeah.
I said it.
Sammy.
Yeah, I
Fuck it.
think-
Who cares?
I think it has nothing to do with like anything with her. I think we had just outgrown each other a lot. We were just not working as friends anymore.
Yeah.
Like it was just a weird dynamic.
Yeah.
So I'm not like glad I burned the bridge. I hope she's doing well.
The
It looks
guy
like
that the guy
is,
that
but
she
we
was
just weren't
dating
working.
reminds me of a golden retriever. Sorry, go. keep going.
I thought that relationship
Hair.
was a little weird, but
Me
who am I
too,
to
just because
judge?
he was like young, but it doesn't matter. I
Oh,
guess
you
when
and
you
her?
get older.
Or-
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
was
mean
young.
us?
No.
Oh no.
Oh,
no, no,
okay,
no.
okay,
Oh.
okay.
Them
I mean,
two.
it was weird. We had a
You guys
very
were,
weird
like-
dynamic in our
I mean, but you guys
friendship.
fit in back then.
You guys
I
are
feel
cool.
like.
I liked you.
From
both.
what I
there was a
remember.
lot behind the scenes that it was just and I still like have love for her. Like she's great. Looks like she's doing
happens.
well and stuff. Yeah, but I think it was just it had run its
It
course.
happens.
That's why I'm like glad it's done. 'Cause we were
Y'all
just
don't
going
like ever
different
talk to
places.
each other anymore.
No, we like texted at some point for a little, just kind of
We just
set
fell
our
out.
little yeah.
I remember I pissed her off on Twitter one time, and she
Oh, I
she
bet.
unfollowed me on everything, and I was like, all right,
Oh my
that's
God.
that.
All right.
But,
It wasn't like directly. It was just something that I had said.
yeah, no, we have a lot of good memories. So
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no
you guys
shade
are
to
fun.
her. Like she was a good friend.
Didn't like Philip really like her? Was it?
Yeah,
that was really
remember we were
funny.
trying to hook them up at
That
one
was
point.
really
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. Oh, I remember
What-
that.
They went
Didn't
into
they-
like
didn't
the
they go on
roof.
dates or
The
something?
roof.
I feel like they did like
Remember
go
they
on a
went on the roof?
date.
Oh, they did at Philip's house?
Yeah, Philip. House.
Were you there?
I remember. You
I don't
Were you there?
know.
Because
I,
I was
feel like
there.
you were there
Shit,
because you and I
dude.
were the masterminds trying to hook them
Dude,
up.
I do remember that. We were scheming.
I forgot
We
all
were
about that.
I
You
was
just
just there.
unlocked like a whole
I was
other
just
memory
there.
in my
Yeah,
brain.
I know, dude.
I
This
remember
has
that.
unlocked so much shit.
Philip's house was clutch. That's where I lost my virginity. Philip's pull
So
out.
the funny thing is, me and him really aren't really friends like that anymore either.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of similar.
I don't
Yeah,
want to get
kinda went the
into it,
same way.
but
Oh.
yeah.
Me and him aren't friends either.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah,
call him.
I hate
tell
this
him.
Big
dude.
beef.
I'm only here because he's paying me
There.
Yeah, paying you in Trident layers. All right, 1 through 21.
15.
Oh, okay.
He was
That was
ready with
fast.
That one.
I had already thought of it.
Damn.
All right.
Better
Have
hope
you?
that gut instinct is right.
All right, you
Chill
have to be
out.
honest.
Chill with
okay?
the laugh.
You have to be honest if you answer this. Have you ever been cheated on, ever cheated, or gotten close to cheating on someone?
I've been cheated on and I have gotten close.
All right,
But
tell
I
the
didn't
stories.
commit. I could.
The
Oh, I
part
have
of
to
it's
tell the
story.
stories?
Yes. Or do you want to eat?
I want to eat because this is like I always
know-
have to
I know
talk
what
about
it
this.
is.
It's
Other
from my
people's-
past.
yeah.
No, it's not even that. It's just like I'm over that
All
situation.
right, look away.
Yeah.
Look away. All right.
I want to piss
No,
on my
motherfucker,
forehead.
'cause
But I can definitely tell you all about it.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll get the tea later.
Oh my god, what the hell is this?
Oh no! What is it? What is it?
Plant-based ham, applewood smoked flesh.
That doesn't sound that
Plant-based
bad.
ham. I honestly, it just looks gross. So I was just like, fuck
Oh,
it, just throw
okay,
this shit in
okay.
there.
I'm not
That's
really
fair.
a ham fan.
Well, you're gonna have to
Yeah,
eat a
me
slice,
neither.
buddy.
got you.
Ugh.
Could be
Just
worse,
show-
could be
Can you
worse.
show
The
the
whole
camera what it looks like? It looks like fucking.
Doesn't look great.
Yeah. It looks like turds.
Looks like I don't even know.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to think of what it looks like. It looks like dog food.
Are you a picky eater?
He
You
is
said?
he is so picky.
This
Are
is
you?
like-
Damn.
This is like how
I'm
they
not.
portray roast beef in cartoons. When
Yeah, I
everyone's
know.
freaking
Come meet
out.
us in Croatia.
Dude,
We're gonna have a blast.
Because my ex is like a foodie. Like, I think y'all would get along a lot. So,
Really?
like, he'd be making me try shit. Like,
Damn, that sounds like me. That's
yeah,
awesome.
His favorite food is uni. So
Oh,
I had that
really?
Yeah, you don't like
That's
it?
an interesting one to. I mean, I don't mind it. It's
I
just not my
like it.
favorite.
It's not my favorite.
The whole thing
I don't know.
Yeah, one of the
One
whole
of the
things
whole
is fair.
Is it ass?
just
You
tastes
don't-
like cardboard
That could be worse, you know?
Can you put this like in somewhere?
in the fridge.
I'm probably gonna throw it away.
Yeah, let's not save that for
I'm not
later.
gonna eat that.
Give it to a homeless man. He probably wouldn't want
He
it.
would not want that.
He'll probably,
is this?
he'll probably
This is
fuck you
an
up for
insult.
that.
I'm glad you ate though.
Dude, I need to get a water because
Oh yeah, get a water, dude. Get a water, dude.
I don't know if I can just swallow this just
Yeah.
like that.
It's that bad? What does it taste like? Describe it to me, bro.
It can't be that bad.
Like literally like cardboard.
It just tastes like I could see that.
Yeah.
I wish you
Vegan
guys could
shit.
Like
try it.
tofu
I wish I could
type
like
vibe.
share my taste with you.
No thanks.
Yeah.
It's like
Notice
Wi-Fi
that
to your
I'm
brains.
making this game, so I don't have to eat.
Yeah.
Okay. I would.
Yeah,
I
thanks,
would
bro.
eat all these except for one. So
Oh, the
mean,
one,
I would-
the
I
one
would-
must be pretty bad.
I would
then.
eat it. I just hate it personally.
Okay.
And I'm
okay.
like, it's kind of like how you feel.
So it tastes like if you cut up some apples and you set them on a piece of cardboard, and a little bit of like the apple juice
Ew.
like seeped into it.
What in the world?
Because
That
it's like
was-
it's
you
like
really
good.
it
painted
has a
a
little
picture there.
appley taste,
Oh.
but it tastes like
Interesting.
cardboard. So.
Interesting. Huh.
All right. Anyways, 1 through 21, and I'll tell you if the number's already been picked.
4.
4 at once. All right.
You would pick number 4.
Okay. By the way, guys, I picked questions for both of them. This is not
Okay,
me
okay.
targeting anyone. What's your last wet dream you remember?
Oh
And
my
please
god.
describe it. Or you could eat.
I don't like. I can't remember like any at all recent one. I really can't.
You can't remember a single wet dream you've had.
Single-
Any wet dream
Well, I
you've
guess
had.
that's like different for
If I'm
girls
being
than
honest,
guys.
I
Yeah,
haven't
well, just
had one of
simulate.
those since like puberty.
Yeah,
bro.
Really?
I feel like it's been a long time.
I've had some.
Last sexual dream.
Huh.
Donald
don't
Trump,
know.
like Brad Pitt. Like,
No, I don't know. I really can't think of one.
Brian.
None of them like stick out.
are you gonna let this slide or?
Let it
it's up to
slide,
you?
man. Let it slide. I did my best to
All right,
answer.
I guess I can.
honestly.
All right.
Thank
honestly,
you.
yeah, I can like because I wouldn't be able to really answer that one.
I was gonna say because
Yeah.
if you could answer it, I would just get her to pick a different one, and you could answer that. But never mind. All right. So
That one
wait,
will
should
pass
she
on.
just pick another one? I feel like she has.
I don't know. I guess so.
Skip me.
All right, 1 to 21.
Hey, you gotta answer.
Yeah, you gotta
eat.
answer something or eat. Yeah, it's answer or eat. Come
I
on.
guess. 5.
It's in the fine
All right.
print.
What's the most self-conscious thing about yourself physically and personality?
Oh,
Glad I
okay.
did not get this
That's
one.
not too bad.
It depends on who you are for like
Yeah,
if
facts.
it's, you know,
Yeah, I don't mind answering that one.
personality and physical stuff that you
Personality sometimes, like, less so these days, but I worry that, like, because I'm an introvert, I'm always like, am I, like, being really boring? Like, because I'm not great in social situations where I don't know people. I'm, like, kind of like like, I just won't really say anything. So I'm always, like, insecure. And so what would make me more insecure about how I look was, like, I felt like that needed to make up for the times when I'm, like, really being introverted, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I would be like, well, I have to, like, be at least cute if I'm not going to
So-
be, like, the life of the party.
That's so funny.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean that's funny in a sense of like thinking about it that way. Like,
Yeah.
interesting.
I realized that, like, that's where more of my, like, physical insecurities came from.
What's your
But
physical insecurity? Like a trait or something? Like I'm insecure about. I used to be
these
insecure about my height.
days-
Not anymore.
Yeah, these
glad you
days it's
overcame
like nothing really sticks out. Like, I'm pretty. You just get to an age where you're
Yeah,
like, I look how I
yeah.
look.
Okay.
But probably, I have short legs and a long ass torso. I'm, like, disproportionate in that way. I wish I had, like, longer legs, but I have, like, an abnormally long, like,
That's
torso.
how I
That's
am.
really specific, but that's probably best
I
I
feel like
can
that's
think
not
of.
very noticeable.
Really? Well, good.
Lauren's the
I hope
opposite.
not.
She has long legs and a small ass
That's like
torso.
the dream.
Yeah, isn't that what girls want?
She hates it because she
Tell
can't
her I
fit in
said I
certain
love that
clothes.
for her.
She'll probably
See,
like
I'm
this.
the same. I can't. Certain clothes look weird on me because of
I think
that.
because you guys are on the extremes. It's like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want to be in
yeah.
the middle.
Yeah, so
All right,
she gets
number,
it.
1 through 21. 21.
Let's do 21. I feel like I'm about to regret this.
Okay. You have to do. I'm gonna pull up the monologue, or you can whip out your phone and pull up the monologue of either The Wolf of Wall Street or Dwight Schrute's Salesman Award monologue without laughing, and you have to do the monologue.
Easy, you
Act
got it.
to us. But
How is this a
if
question?
if she laughs, she has to eat.
I am not
Oh.
that funny. I'm not gonna
right.
make y'all laugh.
Okay, good, nice.
I'll probably laugh
Another
myself.
one
I mean,
for
I
me.
can if y'all
You
want me
wanna
to
try?
attempt it, but I'm gonna end up eating.
It'd be pretty
regardless. I can attempt it. Let me
But
get
no,
the-
you have to do without laughing. You have to. But if she laughs, she has to eat too. Can you do it
I'll
without
go.
laughing?
I'll go with Dwight Schrute.
All right.
Yeah,
so
that
do you have
sounds
your
fitting.
phone?
I don't actually. I mean, I do, but
Yeah,
I don't
do
want
you
to
have your
open
phone?
it
Yeah.
Because my
What do
phone's
you
being
mean you don't
used.
want to
Sorry,
open it?
Or I can
Weirdo.
hold on.
because
I might
of
be able to pull
the
it up.
terrible backup.
Oh
Just
yeah.
happened.
Dwight.
I'll
I can
change
use it.
that.
Fuck it.
Sure.
Yeah, it'll only traumatize you for a second. Don't worry about
I
it.
don't- it won't.
It's called the Salesman Award. A salesman speech. There you go. Script. You good?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
I don't remember what this is.
Can you see this
can
though?
you zoom a little?
Yeah.
I don't want to be like squinting and shit.
All right. You have to do this whole monologue seriously, like acting.
Seriously?
Don't laugh.
I have to act.
You can't
I
laugh.
just told y'all I'm a terrible actor.
Well, you can't laugh. And you can't laugh either.
Okay.
All right. If you both laugh, you're both fucked. Oh, there's an ad. All right. Ready?
Oh my god. Hold on. I'm
Okay,
not
yeah,
gonna
get
last
out of
like
your
3
system.
seconds.
It's who laughs first. It's not both
Okay,
if you'll
okay,
both
okay,
laugh.
okay.
Okay.
I wish I could like make eye contact. Like I wish I had it
I
memorized.
know.
Just look up every now and then. It's like presentation.
I'm terrible. I'll like lose my place. But
You want
alright,
you want sunglasses to act like Dwight?
sure. Whose glasses are these?
Mine.
Is it okay
Dwight's.
if I wear them?
yeah.
They're Dwight's. Did you get a haircut? You look good.
Those sunglasses look
Now
like
you-
the fox from Courage the Cowardly Dog. You know.
Ooh, I love him. His name is
Yeah.
Cap.
I was
You
gonna
guys like
say.
that?
His
I
name
was
is
gonna
Cap.
say
Oh.
with that haircut. I don't know why, but it reminded me of Caillou. But yeah, keep going.
That's like quite a look for you. Go ahead.
Well, the glasses might make it less funny because then you don't have any eye contact. But all right. Blood alone moves the wheels of history.
That was like you didn't even laugh, bro.
All the build up.
Yeah, for what?
Okay, eat.
I'm
Yep,
sorry,
you
y'all.
gotta
I
eat.
hate to disappoint.
No, you're good, bro. All right.
I'm so disappointed in myself. I thought I could at least get to like
Yeah, you
the
prepped
third
so
line.
much for that.
Yeah, you literally like made it such a big deal, and then you fucked up right away. All right, look away.
I knew I would. I'm the kid that it's like
All right.
if you laugh you lose. I'm laughing. Oh my god.
Yes, is it
I gotta give you a
mayonnaise?
spoon.
Is it
And you
mayonnaise?
just gotta do a spoon of mayo.
Thank God.
Oh.
I'm good to go for the rest of this then, hopefully.
Yeah,
I don't know what
I
you
don't
got
really like
planned.
mayonnaise, but I think I can.
You can do it? Okay, good. Because I would like quite literally throw up. So it's
I
it's
don't like
best
mayo
that you
that
do
much.
This. Yeah.
I only like it on sandwiches. You just gotta put it in a spoon and then just
like the whole spoon.
Do a whole like
whatever
big
Sierra thinks is
spoon.
fair.
Hold on.
Yeah. You jerk that shit off.
Oh wait, it is open.
Yeah, jerk that shit off, bro.
Ugh,
You-
I don't
you
even
want me
like
to do
want to
that?
watch this personally.
Yeah.
Like that
It's
might
like Fear
do it
Factor?
for me.
Is it that
yeah.
bad?
All right.
I'm Joe Rogan. Ew!
Oh.
Is that good or is that more?
No, more. What the hell? That's like
I love it. I love it.
Keep going. That's not
You
even
are
like half a
evil.
spoonful. A little more. Okay, no. I'm gonna regret this. He's gonna fuck me
Nah,
up
I
later.
said keep going.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
He did a little bit. Or can you
I
put this
don't
where you put
watch
the other
it.
shit?
I wish I could have like comboed these two together. But...
You just throw it there.
Yeah.
Or you're on the floor. It's fine.
All right.
I hate mayo.
Oh, I don't want to look at it.
I don't hate it. I just don't. Oh.
Oh my god.
She got a trash
Ew,
can.
Ew.
Trash is
Yeah,
over
we
there.
might need one.
That was disgusting.
It's like if I know it's in something, it's okay with me,
Right.
but just like knowing that it's just
Yeah.
what
It's
it
like-
is.
Do you
I
get
don't
trash
know.
cans or you guys are
I
probably
mean,
good.
depends.
I don't
I'll
know.
let you know
I'm gonna
if something
toss
I
this,
get.
though.
dude.
Will I need it again?
What, the spoon? I don't know. You just leave it there for now. We'll toss it later. This is the last segment. This is the last smegma.
Like getting a big glob of it is just so disgusting.
All right, number 1 through 21.
I don't know how women
11.
swallow. What?
11.
11.
Yeah.
All right. How many people have you had sex with? You're getting all the sexual ones.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Like I purposely not only did sexual ones, and you're getting them all.
I'm not gonna answer that just because that's
Alright.
like weird. I don't know.
Eat
Hell
up. Love it. Love to
Look
see
away,
it.
bruh. All right, reach in here. I swear to God, if she gets what I think. Oh my God, she got another lucky ass one.
You don't. There's like
Dude,
good
people
ones.
hate peeps.
Bro.
People hate peeps.
I mean, they kind of suck, but they're
I
not
don't
like nasty.
them.
no, like people like hate it, bro. It's like on a lot of lists.
You're
but
getting-
you're so
I'm just
lucky.
Getting, like,
You're getting
snacks. Y'all are
You're
just
blessed over
getting
here.
blessed, dude. This guy's got
Dude,
tortured.
pick better. You gotta like feel around in there.
I don't want to do
See-
that though, because then I might know what it is. So I just
Yeah.
whatever I
Yeah.
touch first, boom.
Well, that's
Just
how
eat one.
because this was like cold and it was like a bottle. I was like, that's some type of drink. That'll be easy.
Yeah, what if it's like ass?
I was like hoping it wasn't like
Ass.
V8 or something because I don't
Booty
like
sweat.
V8 either.
Oh, the V8 like vegetable
Like the
ones?
tomato.
Oh, I should have
did-
got that.
As
I
a dare,
hate
I
that
did
one.
drink one of those warm, and it was
I would've thrown
awful.
up.
Dude.
I
I
would've
know.
thrown up.
I literally like gagged. I was about to puke after.
You should have
one
just let
sip.
me put that pre-workout you got me into a bottle, bro.
I got on this pre-workout and it apparently tasted like semen.
Oh my! How would you know that?
We've had
Don't
sex
ask
you
many
guys have
times.
tested. Okay.
Don't ask
I can't
questions
open
you don't
the
want to
check.
know the answer.
Okay,
Sierra's
you're
over
right.
here
I would rather not
struggling.
know.
Sarah's over here like,
Oh my god. Oh my god! I have to eat a pea.
I love those just because they remind me of Lil
You
Peep.
can have the rest.
Lil
of them.
Peep.
Oh.
No, I don't want to eat.
nah,
them.
hell no.
Okay. I don't
I
really
want
like
marshmallows.
them. I'll eat one. I don't like the texture. You guys have the rest.
Can you put this over there?
Yeah, dude. I'm straight winning this game.
She's getting so fucking lucky.
Mm-hmm.
But you're also like getting the weird questions.
Your luck is
so.
about
Yeah,
to-
I'm getting the
Your
shitty
luck is about to
questions.
run out though.
Yeah, oh
All
my
right,
God.
1 through 21, Zorn.
Did we say 17?
No.
All right.
So 17 is freestyle diss someone for 30 seconds.
All right.
But it has to be someone we all know.
All right.
I'm
I
glad
got
I
you.
didn't get that one. I can't freestyle.
Oh, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me throw on a beat for you. What kind of beat would you like?
Oh, it has
No
to be a
copyright.
beat.
Oh, you want to do freeze?
Yeah, I'll just do acapella.
Okay.
Y'all remember the diss track you made for Tommy?
Oh.
Y'all all made? That shit was hilarious.
I don't think I was in it.
Yeah,
but
he
I think
wasn't
I heard-
part of it.
I heard it. All right. So I have a timer here.
All right,
You
let's
gotta
get
do
it.
at least 30 seconds. So let's pick a person.
Sierra.
No.
All right, bet. All right, ready? You don't want no beat.
Dude, come on.
Okay. All right.
All right. when does
Whenever
it
you're
start?
ready.
I'm gonna wait till it gets to 50.
All right. And
Yeah, Sierra Bradley. Look at your clothes, man. Why they so baggy?
Got
I'm
him.
adding time. I'm adding time.
Got him.
It's only 5 seconds.
Look at your clothes, man. Why they so baggy? Think you all that? You acting so flashy.
Ooh.
But you acting like you don't know the kid. You don't even at me.
Oh shit! You didn't
Say
even
you
add
ain't
him.
with the drama, but you over there acting.
Oh.
They thought I wasn't gonna come out here rapping, but I am. I ain't have no plan, but that's just how it went. You were here and there, then you were gone with the wind.
Oh.
Okay.
Got a little mayonnaise on your chin.
Alright, you're good. That was good, bro.
I don't know. I
was
couldn't
pretty
think
good.
of
That
it.
was pretty
That was
good.
good for acapella.
yeah.
That was good.
I started laughing and it just like completely messed me up. But
All right, 1
You
to
didn't go
20.
too hard. Thank you.
1 through 21.
20. Did
All
I?
right.
That
No,
was-
you're
that was
good.
a great question. I wish you would have got that though.
No,
She
nobody
would've
wants
eaten it.
that. Nobody wants that.
You have to impersonate 3 different races or culture of people.
I'm not doing that shit.
Wait, what?
By saying a pickup line to the other person. So you're just gonna go ahead and eat.
What is the question?
Wait, so
You have to
impersonate.
like an Indian accent or something like Asian. You can whip out the Asian. 'cause I know you
Hello?
dated- Yeah, exactly, perfect. And just 3 and say a pickup line to the other
I'm
person.
not doing that shit.
All right.
I'll eat something.
Let's go.
I don't have the acting skills, anyways.
All right, ready?
You could probably do some accents. Get out of here.
Maybe. Oh, that's gonna be gross. Whatever that is.
Dude,
What the hell was raisins?
I think we
That's
gotta
not
pick.
that
I think we
bad.
need to pick each other.
What
from
the
now
fuck
on.
is
No.
wrong with you? You're literally picking
What?
every single
Dude, that's
easy
like
one.
my favorite
I
snack.
know. I picked that because of you. It's a hated snack,
This
and we
could have
love
been
it.
anything.
Is it really a hated snack?
Yeah, it's really hated.
Who
like
hates-
if
I
you,
don't like 'em, but I
a
don't
lot of
hate
people don't
'em.
like raisins.
You gotta eat the whole box.
The whole box?
Yeah.
What type? What
Hell yeah.
psychopath
You don't have to eat
eats
the whole
a whole
box.
box
You have to
of
eat a whole
raisins?
handful.
Handful. Okay, that's
I'm
not
gonna.
bad.
This
That
is
box
one,
is
I
a
like
handful.
I like
but you can
raisin
still put it
bran
there.
low key.
Bro, I'm about to take one.
do I just eat it? How do people eat raisins? Do you eat them one at a time, or you just like
You just
oh
mush
okay.
them all together and eat them.
Boom.
I don't think that was enough. That wasn't a
That
handful.
was plenty.
A handful is like,
Bro, this is not torture. Like it's like
Yeah.
good.
all right, it's cool. You don't gotta eat it.
You, dude,
Just
take
there's-
one more.
Honestly, don't look. All right, I think there's only like 1 or 2 more good items in there, and I swear to God, if you get both, I'm gonna kill you.
Dude, my days are numbered.
Yeah. 1 through 21, Zoran. Oh, he's going through the
I'm
pain
gonna
with
let
you.
the amount of raisins
Mm-hmm.
in my hand decide.
Oh,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We
we
better.
already
already
did that.
All right, let's
You
go.
want to do 13?
Yeah, let's do 13.
Name someone. Name someone you pretended to like, but you didn't, and
Why
you
would-
couldn't stand them.
Oh, okay.
Or like name someone you pretended to like, but you couldn't stand them. Someone that we know.
Plenty of people.
Just throw on someone that we know. If you don't want to put them on
I
blast,
gotta think about this though.
put them on blast, bro.
Someone I pretended to like
But you can't stand.
someone that everyone would know.
Someone that we know,
Like
or at
someone,
least one of us.
like kind of like someone you were cool with, but like you were low key like I
You
do
hated
not
them.
fuck with them, but everybody else does.
Or you just acted like you liked them, but you actually.
I want to
don't.
answer the question, but like I'm just drawing a blank at the second.
All right, you want to
So I guess I gotta eat. I don't know.
right or? what
That's
do you
fine
think?
with me.
Okay.
Or you can do a different question.
No, it's fine.
All right. He wants. He
Yeah,
wants
he's
to-
down.
I would
eat.
blast somebody for sure, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
I can't really think of anybody. for that
Usually,
one
if I
either.
don't like someone, I just don't
Yeah.
fuck with them.
All right.
Do
Don't
you
look.
know
I could
someone?
answer that
Don't look.
question.
Cilantro.
That was.
Oh, I
that
love
one's a mid one.
cilantro.
That's a mid one.
You
Like,
just
it's not
eat it like
good.
this?
No, but I
yep.
could do it.
How much of
Get
this do I have
one
to eat?
whole strand and just eat the whole.
That's all a strand.
Well, yeah, a strand's pretty fat, right? Oh,
Okay, okay.
The-
Yeah,
what?
get like a connected ass
Bro.
strand.
that you picked the worst one though.
Yeah.
There's other ones.
I gotta go with it. I already picked it. You know, can't second guess myself.
I like cilantro. I can't believe people hate cilantro.
Yeah,
I
who
learned
hates
from your
cilantro?
episode on that show, Lou.
Lauren doesn't like cilantro.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Bro,
really
how long?
You can rip that. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's pretty good
So I have to
stem.
eat
I'll
all
take
of
it. I'll
this?
take
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Like the
whole thing,
stem?
stem and everything. Stem's
Yeah,
good.
bro, that's good.
Stem's a good part.
Look at him be. how does being a giraffe feel?
Oh my god.
I mean, this is fine. I could
Yeah.
eat
Yeah,
this
not
like
that
as a
bad.
snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He starts
Probably not a
just-
snack.
Next week he just starts eating cilantro.
Should I put this off too?
Yeah, that's fine. 1 through 21, Sierra. We're getting there. We're already like halfway.
14.
14. Who is your high school crush and would you date them today?
I didn't really have.
You didn't have a high school crush at all?
I mean, nothing that was like, oh, a significant high school crush. Like, I'm so into them. Everybody at Western was mid. Just
Did she
kidding.
eat for that because you ate?
No,
for
no,
last
I'll
time?
think of an answer.
No, you gotta be. You can't just name someone.
No, I won't just name someone.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to think of someone.
So delicious.
I know, bro. Raisinets are like one of the best.
Who did I have a crush on?
You have a crush on anyone.
Adrian Ramadani.
Dude, I will kill myself. Dude, that's hard.
You didn't crush on anyone? What are you like?
Like, not a
asexual?
crush where it was like memorable. I just like didn't fuck with boys like that. All right, I guess I'll go. Okay, this is a controversial one. Tanner Holder. We talked for a little bit, but like he was cute, but it was the whole like he smokes weed all the time of every day of his life. I don't mean to expose him like that. I think we all know that.
I
but
love Tanner. I just thought he was gay.
Really,
So many people thought that.
Yeah.
really. It's just
loved
like
Zoran so
really-
much to where I was kind of like, maybe.
Huh. Well, he just like
Gives me Nate vibes.
He was a problem child, but I think he shaped up though.
he was cool. He was a
Yeah,
good
no, he was
guy.
cool. I
He
loved
just like hooked up with a lot of girls, which made him like not like that was like a turn off or
off,
whatever.
yeah.
But he was cute, and we talked or whatever for a while.
So would you date him now?
Would I date him now? Probably not, because yeah, that would just be like incompatible unless
Okay.
he's like super changed. I don't know
All right.
like what
Valid.
he's up to, but yeah,
All
I'll
right.
take
I
that.
think
hit.
he's like super like third eye opened.
He's always been like that dude, so maybe it hasn't
Bro,
changed. But he
that
was yeah, he
guy-
was always cool. Like he was a nice guy. So
I remember going there to smoke
That was-
wax for
yeah.
the first time, and I was like greened out, bro. Like I was fucked so many
Dude.
times, and he would have like edibles there.
I
He
got-
had
dude, he had
everything
shit all the time.
I got
he-
the
he
best
loved him,
compliment
so.
ever at his house at
What?
a party one time, and I still remember this, and I'm
What?
not ashamed. This girl walks up to me and she goes, "Did anyone ever tell you that you're like the real life Peter Parker?"
Damn, that do go kinda
nutted in my
hard.
pants.
Oh my god, dude! One of my favorite memories at his house was like Kyle Patterson. Somebody took a Gatorade bottle that looked like water and poured it in the
Oh.
bong, and it was vodka, right? So we realized that at some point because the smell, and Kyle was like, "Fuck it, I'll drink it." So he drinks the whole bong full of like dirty vodka, and like within minutes is like can't stand.
Did he
like
throw
he
up?
can't stand. I think he did like in
I would
Tanner's yard,
puke.
maybe.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
We've
And
had so many memories at Tanner's place.
I know it was like this, like
I was at his house every day at once.
Yeah.
yeah.
During the peak of your high stage,
Yeah.
I was over there with you. Like, yeah, it was pretty crazy. I remember like that was the spot for like if you're done with a party.
Me and,
there's,
me,
like-
Yeah,
and- me
it
and
was
him
just
did
always
some dumb
the
shit one
spot.
time though. You know about it. Yeah.
Oh,
we were never really
yeah.
friends after that.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Can't talk about her in here though.
Sucks.
Yeah, that goes beyond. Hold on, let me text my mother back real quick.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Mom, busy. Cool. All right. Whose turn is it? Oh, it's your turn.
Yours.
1 through 10. I mean 1 through 21. 10.
5?
5 is taken. Would you like 6?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the biggest lie you've ever told, and who was it to?
These are so hard because like you have to really think about
Yeah,
it.
you
And I
do.
don't want to waste too much time. The
Okay,
biggest lie I've
questions?
ever told. I don't know.
Have you ever lied to your parents?
Hell
me?
yeah.
What's
I
a
mean,
good
I
lie?
had a strict family growing up, so I
Yeah.
always lied to
You
go
get
out
good at
and
lying,
do shit.
dude. Yeah.
Did you
but-
ever lie to a ex? That's a good one.
I don't think so. Not about anything like serious.
Did you ever lie to me?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
That was a
probably
friendship
I
test.
probably told you like a little white lie or something, or something that I was
Yeah.
maybe more embarrassed and would change it a little bit. but
Right.
The biggest lie. The biggest lie.
Just give me a lie at this point. Doesn't have to
Okay.
be the biggest.
I mean, this was more as like a joke, but I did keep it going for a really long time.
Oh, you did a lot
You
of
guys
these.
remember Ashley Nikowski from high school?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So she was like madly in love with me when I was a freshman in our biology class. So in order to like be like, look, you gotta leave me alone, I told her, because she was like in love with me and she wanted to date me, and I was like a little more timid, so I didn't want to be like, get the fuck away from me. I told her I was moving back to Croatia,
Oh my god.
and I couldn't,
That's so fucked up.
and I couldn't have like an emotional connection or
Oh
something.
my god. And then she
So it
just
kept, and I told her it would happen in like January, and I think this is like November.
and you kept just pushing
Oh
it back
my
until
God.
she would forget about it.
And I
oh
was
my
like,
god.
oh yeah,
funny.
I'm actually not moving.
Oh,
my
that's so
God.
fucked up, dude. That's like hilarious.
It worked. I mean, we ended up
That's
being
funny.
cool friends and stuff.
Yeah, she's cool.
Nice, yeah.
She dated
I don't
Wow,
I don't
remember.
I think she has like a husband and kids now.
Yeah.
dude. She
All right,
does.
1 through 21.
19.
Without naming, no, I'm just playing. Without naming names. So this one you don't have to name the name.
Okay.
But describe what high school teacher you would have a legal fling with. You like that? You like that? I thought of that one myself.
Describe, dude. The teachers watch this. You
Oh,
said
some of the teachers. I know.
they're
like,
gonna tell on me, because they'll know who
you
it
gotta
is.
describe
You're
them.
not gonna get in trouble.
Describe
You're
them.
not gonna-
I won't
it's-
get in trouble.
I said
but
for a
they'll be
legal
like,
fling.
"Bitch, what the hell?
I mean, then the fling might happen.
I'm
win.
good.
Honestly, I asked this question hoping Zor would get it because I know who. But
I can't say that.
Looks like
that's right.
Buzz Lightyear,
Who looks like Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah, who-
the principal.
oh my god, yo, good.
Oh my
Cash
god. No,
did look
I'll
like Buzz
answer. I'll
Lightyear.
answer. I'm not eating.
Okay.
How do I like say this without
Describe
so
it to
y'all
where
know?
we know, as long as we know.
The teachers will know too.
Yeah, that's the point.
If I had
They
to
won't watch
pick,
this far.
If
Yeah,
I
I don't
had
think
to,
they'll watch this
okay, if I had to pick,
But this is 2.5
It
hours
was-
in. Like only some people
oh
are
my
gonna
god.
watch this.
Okay. We had a class with him, and I would only
We
say
did?
yes. I would only say that because he had a really cool like personality. Like he was funny as fuck. So
Is he a taller fella?
Is he?
Drink a lot of coffee.
How a lot of facial hair had?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't.
What subject
Did
did you
he?
teach? Dutch?
He
I'm not
seemed like he
answering
could
that
be a
shit,
character
dude.
on The Office.
Yeah. You
He
know. You know
does.
who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know who you're talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
And so
fair.
do the fucking teachers
would-
that watch
you would
this.
actually-
They probably
do that?
won't. That was pretty vague.
At the time, you would have had an affair with him,
At the time,
Or whatever the
no.
term-
You wouldn't have?
but now
If he like schmoozed you,
No.
you wouldn't have had an affair.
she was like, "Hey,
But now
I don't
he
think
would.
so. Because one
Starbucks.
time I saw him out with like his wife and his kid,
Oh.
and his kid was so cute. So I was like, I can't do that.
What if now like he's not with her anymore and he hits you up?
Well, he's probably pretty old, isn't he? So I'm
He was
good.
still the same age.
I think I'm
difference.
good. Like we could hang out, but
All right, bet.
I'm not having to.
Would you have a
affair
fling with
him.
the same?
with the same?
Very awkward. Don't know how she was an English teacher.
you don't have to bring it out, bro.
I'm just messing.
Yeah. All right. 1 through
Oh my
21.
God.
1 through 21.
2.
All right. Who is your favorite and least favorite sibling and why?
Damn, that's a mean question.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can eat, bro.
I can't say I have a least favorite.
How many siblings do you have?
You
4.
both have multiple. That's why I
I
chose
have 3
that
brothers
question.
and a
Three.
sister.
Really? I didn't know that.
Okay, so this is fucked up.
You
I
want-
love
you wanna
all
eat?
my siblings. No, I'm gonna answer.
He's like,
You're about
fuck
to
my
eat.
siblings.
I would say my least favorite would have to be my oldest brother because he was more like a parent, I guess, to me.
That's
And
fair.
Who's your oldest brother? Oh, Milan.
Milan.
Yeah.
So, and he's also 16 years older than me.
Oh.
So there's
Yeah.
like such a gap. We're not really that close, honestly. Like he's my brother. I love him. Want to see him, whatever. But like we're not really close. So I guess
Okay.
he'd be my
That's
least.
fair.
Who's your
favorite.
favorite?
Nanad.
Nanad, of course. Yeah.
He's my.
He's
Well,
lit,
he doesn't
bro.
party and shit anymore. You know, he's settled down
Bro.
with his shorty.
Oh.
But he used to be
This
the
dude.
party guy.
Let
bro.
me just describe you who he is. Okay. Bigger fella, like not like fat, but like bigger fella.
But
and-
not when he was young.
Yeah, but he's always bulky, stocky.
And this
So
is
he's,
your
like,
older.
wider.
He's also older.
He's-
I'm the baby.
He's the
Oh.
baby. All of them are older, but second oldest brother. Anyways, this dude had like a hoop earring, like wore Express shirts, like with a giant lion,
Love that
and then
for
like
him.
deep V, go out clubbing all the time, right?
All
and
the
then one
time.
time, the one time I got invited to an event, I went to this Croatian, Serbian like church party.
That
I'm
sounds
like,
lit, honestly.
I'm like 15, 16. He's like 16, 17. It is so lit. Like they're fucking throwing like legs in and shit. I was like, oh shit. I was the only Asian. They taught me some fucked up words. I told people in their language that I'm gay because I thought it was something else. Yeah, they tricked me
Yeah, I
into
was
that.
telling
Yeah,
you.
sure.
Oh, random side story. That girl that everyone was crushing over was like 13. It was really weird. Anyways,
Everyone in our community was like obsessed with this one girl, and like
She was pretty-
That's
I'm not gonna
really
lie,
weird.
she was attractive, but like she was young.
13 at the time.
That's
or
very
14.
odd.
Yeah, she went to UNCW, which is what's crazy. You know, I don't think you know her, but anyway, so at this party, after we were done, we drove Nanad home because he's fucked up, but then we wanted to stop at Steak and Shake. This dude flirts with every girl, and it's so funny because this lady
Embarrassing.
looked
Embarrassing.
like
He's plastered, by the way.
he's hammered, and this girl looked very unique.
She is feeling him,
dude.
but so she had a bigger nose than me. That's all
Like
I'm gonna say.
huge. And I go, like she was like, "Well, what would you like to drink?" And I was like, "Can I get a Coke? And then can I get like a shot of vanilla? because you can add that in Steak and Shake. And then he goes, and then
Oh
Nani
my
goes,
God.
and can I get a shot of pussy?
Oh
and like
my
looked at her,
And she
she was
laughs and like
feeling
grabs
it.
his shoulder, and I'm
Oh
over
my
here just like,
God.
bro.
It's like 3 a.m. at Steak and Shake. This is happening.
He's always out of pocket when he gets drunk.
All right, 1 through 21.
When they're 21. Tell me what we have left. We have.
You have 3, 8, 9.
Let's go 3.
All
I'm
right.
gonna regret it.
What's the most embarrassing sexual experience you've had? You don't have to say who, but what was the most?
You got all the sex ones.
Dude, yeah.
You
what
really
is
did.
The deal?
You got all the non.
Pick better numbers.
But I'm getting the good food. Okay.
You are.
Your luck
I
is about
can't-
to run out.
There's still 1 or 2 more
I
though.
can't think of a super significant one.
Okay.
So I'll eat.
Time to chow down.
Why are you looking?
Okay.
She out here trying to look.
That feels sus.
I feel like there should be a time limit of like 1 second.
Licorice. God damn it. I think that's the last good one.
Y'all
Nice,
set me
you're
up.
screwed.
I swear to
There's a
God.
conspiracy going on.
She's
here.
getting lucky.
No, I'm just that good.
All right, there's one more
don't
good
like
one.
it,
The
though.
rest
Alright,
is gross.
I'm answering every question.
The
Okay,
rest
me
is
too.
gross. There's just one more good
If
one.
I stop
There's one
with that.
last good one. Everything else is gross. Yeah, there's like 6 gross ones.
She'll
one
probably
good
get the
one.
good one again, so I
Probably.
might have
You're
to take
screwed.
one.
Just eat one. All right, 1 through 21, so you can pick up Lano.
8.
8. 8 is, what is the most expensive thing you've stolen? You would get that one. You would. You fucking. You thief.
I gotta think about most expensive first.
Yo, that shit looks
Good.
busted. I love licorice. You don't like licorice?
Nah, not black licorice at least. I don't like any of it, but that's the worst.
Those over there.
I mean, like, we gotta go down the line because I used to definitely be a thief in high school.
Well, what is the most one of the most expensive things you've stolen?
I stole,
And where was it at?
So back when I used to skate, there used to be these Nixon watches. They were like made of rubber.
Oh,
and they would be
shit.
like colored, and everyone wanted them, and they were probably like $400. Stole one of those.
That's a good steal.
I stole. What else? All right, I'm just gonna say that.
All right.
We're not gonna get into
Okay.
it.
9 to 21. Starting at 9. Because
Let's
we
go
already
9.
All
I
right.
swear to God.
5 things you hate. Oh my God, I feel so bad for you. This is a really
No.
hard one. Go ahead and eat. 5 things you hated about your ex. Do you want to say that? I feel bad. I don't even want to say that. It's
I'm
personally. 'cause
sending
I
this
just feel
to
bad.
him. I'm clipping this one part.
I mean, I
Gotta eat up.
doubt he's gonna listen to this. That deep.
No, he wanted to.
Oh shit.
Yeah. There's nothing I hated really.
Just go ahead and dig it.
I'll go ahead and eat because I can't really think of like.
Okay. All right. That's
I mean,
that
that
was a
I
safe
hate.
answer.
Wow.
That's a safe
My
answer.
ex probably had like
Oh,
30 things.
Don't look.
Oh,
Don't look.
I mean, like he's a great.
There
guy,
is
so
no
there's
fucking way you're gonna get the one last good thing. Oh my gosh, you got the last good thing.
What
I'm
is
not even,
this?
I think it's the last good thing, or it's not that bad.
Why do good
getting all
things
the, like,
exist in this
sweet-
box?
Bro, I swear, I think she cheated, bro. There's gotta be.
No, dude, I'm not cheating.
What is
It's only
that?
4 items
It's
left.
like some type of Mexican
I mean, it's not like the
peanut
best
confection.
to eat, like straight up. I put it in coffee, but
Interesting.
it's called
I
marzipan.
guess I gotta thug it out until she has to eat another one.
Dude,
I
I,
mean,
would answer all these
there's
questions
one
if
that's
they
like
weren't all like.
there's one that's
the
like
sexual
mid.
ones.
There's one that's mid, and then the other 3 are pretty.
Bad.
You should have done more out of pocket, like
I
Even
don't
more.
Like this.
fuck one, kill one, marry one.
Eat half
with
of it.
like the craziest
Okay.
people.
I can do that.
Yeah, that
It's
piece
like
right
powdered sugar and peanuts or something. It tastes
there.
like.
Yeah.
No, I
interesting.
think you gotta eat the whole thing.
All right,
Okay.
whatever you think is fair.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'll eat half. I'll eat
Half
this
is good.
much.
All right, starting at 16. Oh wait, there's only 16 and 18.
I'll do 16.
All right. What's the worst gift you've ever gotten, and who gave it to you?
Worst
Easy.
gift. See, this is like another like one that I need to think about.
Or just eat.
No, I
Just
don't
eat,
know.
bro. There's one.
The worst gift I've ever gotten. Somebody bought me a virtual reality game, and I'm just like, why the fuck would I ever want to play this?
He
I'm just kidding. I haven't played it.
I gave him a
But that's a
VR,
great gift.
like a whole VR.
I just don't have time for video games.
Yeah.
But that's not my answer. The worst gift I ever got.
These nuts on your chin.
Somebody bought me a Tough Guys Wear Pink shirt once. I think
Really?
that's pretty cringy to me.
That's like pretty lame.
That's
Yeah.
pretty lame. Like I wear pink.
I could
but
never
I
wear
But
wouldn't
like having that
wear-
on the shirt is like
flexing it.
just be
Yeah.
confident. You don't
And
need
this
to
was like
explain
this was
yourself.
like early high school.
Yeah.
So.
That's like something like I love him to death, but that's something Machine Gun Kelly would do. Yeah. That's like my favorite artist. But all right, so the last question.
No, he would be beyond that. His would be like Tough Guys Cry in Pink or something.
Yeah. That's better at least.
Describe what you liked and hated about everyone in the room in high school.
Okay, easy. Well, I gotta think about it.
While you're thinking, do you guys want to see the last item since you guys aren't gonna eat it?
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm so mad.
I think we should split it 1 and 1.
Absolutely not. Why would you sign us up for that? We were done.
Okay, I'm okay
We
with
didn't
that.
have anything
No,
bad.
I'm not doing that shit. Okay, what
Come
did
on,
I
for the
hate and
fans.
like about you guys?
For the fans.
We'll see. Depends what it is. But okay, for you, I liked that you were extroverted
Okay.
and like kind of a class clown. Like you were always entertaining, made classes fun and stuff.
She's about to make me cry. Go for it.
And then I guess what I didn't like was the thing you already mentioned of like it did seem sometimes like you were trying to like be really well liked, but you were already like
No, you're
well
right.
liked. So it was
You're right.
like that's why
I tried really hard to be like.
Yeah, I didn't dislike it, but I was just like that makes no sense because you were like people person. People liked you, you know. Yeah, go
that
ahead and
was
cry.
so sweet.
Yeah,
Now you're about
heartfelt
to
as
end my
fuck.
life.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Oh, I gotta.
Oh shit.
Oh,
okay.
man.
Okay, well, I liked that we are pretty similar, so we got along, and like you were always pretty nice and just like generally good guy, fun to be around. And then what I didn't like,
Oh shit.
Oh,
this
man.
is like a very specific thing.
What did I do?
Shit.
There was a girl that you, I guess, like talked to at some point. I'm pretty sure this was you. It was either you or someone else, but I think definitely you. There was a girl that you like talked to and were hooking up with, right? And then,
man.
and then at some point, like there
Do I
was
know
something you said. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm going to defend myself on that, but go ahead. I want you to finish.
It's you talked negatively about a body part of
Yes,
hers,
absolutely.
which I was not a fan of at the time. That's the only like memorable thing that I did not like. That's why I was like,
Oh!
I'd say-
Oh my
about?
god!
Can we
I know this.
mute real quick?
yeah.
I know this, bro.
Okay,
We were
Yeah,
also in
and-
high school.
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough. And I didn't personally like her like at all. So
Still
not
not
in
cool,
any way.
though.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so I was like,
mean,
come
everybody has
on,
their
Zoran,
douchey
do better.
moments.
But I think it was like a you tell one person and then it becomes a thing if you're in
Yeah.
high school.
We never
But,
talked, though.
Yeah.
She kind of just would hit me up nonstop.
Okay.
And
then.
it just happened.
Yeah.
Thanks to Loons
So here's the
pushing me.
yeah. I made him do it. Like
Low
I
key.
put a
Yeah,
gun
I
to
might.
no.
Low
I was like, bro, do
I
it.
didn't get the pairing, I'll be honest.
No.
I was just like,
didn't
bro,
at all.
do it.
There
So
was,
there was
no
kimchi.
no synergy
No
whatsoever.
synergy.
There was Walmart
Oh,
kimchi,
okay. That's not bad.
goat
like-
cheese.
I like all of those
What
things.
the fuck is wrong with you?
What do you mean? I like
You're
a
an
lot of
actual
foods.
psychopath. Blue
no,
cheese.
I like blue cheese too.
What the fuck? These are all hated stuff. You know
That's
that?
people are wrong.
Mustard.
What
They're
pla-
more just
what
okay.
planet
I
are
don't
you
like
from?
mustard that much.
Give her the
But all
mustard.
that stuff, it's like it wouldn't be good on its own just to eat, like as a snack. But it's like
You're
good on
weird.
everything. Which
Kimchi's
one do you
fine.
not like?
I hate the cheeses.
I hate mustard.
Really?
Those two cheeses.
Mustard
I
is the
hate
worst
mustard as
condiment.
well.
Mustard,
I hate all three of these.
I don't love it.
I hate
But the
these.
cheeses are good,
Kombucha
dude.
is
Come
also
on.
one of
Goat
my
cheese
least
is
favorite.
I can eat it. It's not like something I
Dude.
enjoy.
Yeah, you've actually been able to eat it.
You
Blue
gotta,
cheese?
you
I
gotta
don't
learn
know.
to love
I
it.
don't touch blue cheese, so I don't even know.
All right, let's get
good.
you out of here because you got to pick up my niece. It's like 4, so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you got to go. All right, bye, man.
What did you tell me?
All right,
Oh my
guys.
God.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you, Sierra, for being here.
Yeah,
I appreciate
thank you
you.
for
Stick
having
around. I got to
me.
talk to you for a little bit.
Okay.
All right, bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Sheesh.